Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? What is up, party people? Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess we need to tell people we're live, huh? Okay, hold on. Let's go there. Let me get the link. Live now. The link. Paste. Copy and paste the title. How are y'all doing? Are we doing good? Are we behaving? Live, check, and post. What's going on, everybody? You know what? I am such an idiot. I could have done I didn't have to change, because this is off of my Elgato to my Xbox. I didn't even have to change scenes by doing that, to do that. I am such an idiot. Next, if y'all keep asking me about the cat cam, you'll never get them. Hello, Marlikins. How are you? All right, let me go down here. Well, see, I don't know if I want to go do that. I want to go, hold on. Let me go get this ambrosia. Hold on 1 second. I gotta climb. Give me a second. Let me go get this ambrosia. And once I get that, then we can get started with the video. Bruh. Oh, bitch, you better make it. You better make it. You better make it. There we go. Haha. Wait, where is it? Right there. And bam. Alright. Oh, this is that bullshit one. I'm gonna have to... I am not in the mood to do this one right now. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. I'll go down there and fight that stuff down there. It's called Immortal Phoenix Rising. If I was just playing the video game, I would do that over the... You know what? I forgot how do I activate my bird? Oh, that's when I'm fighting something. That's right. I forgot. But if I was just playing gameplay and not reacting to something, I would do this. But I'm just wanting to basically farm and get a bunch of stuff. Ooh, what's over there? What's way over there? Whoa. Wait, what am I missing? Hold on. Wait, go over here. Go over here. Okay. I just want to kill stuff. So, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to drop down there. Alright. So, Diesel did a little intro and cut out the conversation from that stream. And that's what we're going to watch. So, bam. Is that big enough for y'all? Yes, no, maybe? Or should I make it a little bit bigger? Is that good right there? I don't know what honey pop is, and I'm good. Thank you, though. No, it's literally a Discord call. Literally, the most important thing is what you're going to hear. It's literally a Discord call. That's all you're doing. There's nothing to read. I could literally play this video and y'all not even watch the video. Because it's literally just a Discord call. Yeah, then Platinum, no thank you. I do not play games like that. So. Alright, so are y'all ready? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, I get it. I get Platinum. I get it. No, I'm not gonna play that game. I wouldn't be interested in playing a game like that. Alright.
So, Grace Thorp hopped on stream after I covered her, and after speaking to her, I have some thoughts that I want to share with everybody. Now, a lot of people asked me after the video if I think the incest thing is real or not, to give a definitive answer. And frankly, the reality of it is I literally wasn't there. What I do think, though, is that it's used as a bit of a smokescreen for some kind of dysfunction or abuse. I'm sure we could all laugh at lolcows, but let's admit there's a piece of tragic comedy to them. And this will make sense in context with the Thorps in a little bit. The tragedy is that there's a dysfunction, something wrong with them. And yeah, I can look at the Thorps and realize there's something wrong with them. That's like the coldest take of the century. But I do think, yeah, again, there's some kind of domestic issue going on, which again, also super cold take. But I think the incest, or whether or not it is or isn't true, is just representative of a greater, larger issue, and that many people get hung up on the incest and then choose not to examine the rest of the parts of the entire Thorp saga. As for Grace herself, I do think Grace is decently smart, but also a pretty broken person, at least in my eyes. That brokenness relates primarily with her father. But yeah, the reason I say she's smart is because she knows how to put on a show, and she...
Okay, so I'm still on the fence on whether that actually happened or not. I can't tell. Like, okay, do I think something happened to Grace sometime in her life that involves her parents? Not just her father, but with her mother and her father? Probably so. But I don't know, because they both lean into it so much, I don't know if that has actually happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's like 21, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. So, but she definitely had, look, I believe there's some trauma there. That's for sure.
She understands the act of being a streamer. She knows the game, and she entered the call basically trying to put the Riz on, which would have lowered both Matt and I's guard. And what happened was when she...
Good thing they had the mean old hag come up there, huh? Huh. It would have been a totally different story if it hadn't have been for the mean old hag.
She did that. It kind of woke me up. It told me that I need to pay attention because this lady's probably not going to be fully honest with me. And we need to be on the ball.
You think?
I knew a lot about Grace, right? I did the edit and recorded and reviewed basically everything Matt had given me. But Matt wrote the script. He was in there in the trenches constructing the timeline. So this was really a joint effort. The reason Xylie was there is that she had expressed wanting to speak to Grace many a time before. So this was just the way to connect the two and make that happen. And they both spoke cordially on Twitter before, so we didn't really think it was going to get as heated or crazy as it did. But frankly,
it was a calm, cool, and collected conversation. Thank you very much. Okay? Don't be hating. Just saying.
Matt and I were both very happy that it went the way it did, I think. I think it just made for a very interesting stream. Now, there are a few points that stuck out with me with the entire call and conversation. And yeah, whether you like it or not, the dysfunction that Grace has with her father is also the love that she has for her father. And probably a lot of it is also fears of becoming her mother. It's way too common a pejorative that she threw at Xylie that it isn't something that she's thought about from time to time. She might say otherwise, but I just don't believe Grace when she says that. Grace also discussed some sex stuff in her youth, and the age that she was mentioning was very, very young. So much so that it made me think, oh God, something might actually have happened. Uh-oh. And then she just didn't want to share any more about that. I don't want to add any unnecessary fake information to the discourse of the Thorps, so I'll leave that there. Other than that, it did stick out to me, and I do think that it's definitely an alarming thing to learn about. Lastly, and I think most importantly,
Wait a minute. I need a flame. Wait, what has a... Bro! Hold on. This game is driving me insane. I need some kind of flame to light that. Wait, is that a flame there? Wait. No, that's not a flame. That's not gonna work. Nope. Oh, great. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Alright.
kind of changed my perception of Grace, who before I felt like she was kind of like a simpleton goon henchman for her father. I kind of see her in a more complex light now. I understand the negative aspects of Grace, but more than anything else, as I've seen many times before on my streams and in my videos, Grace is actually a pretty hurt, lonely person. She doesn't have people in her real life at all. She forgoes therapy and really talks about all this family stuff on stream all the time, constantly. And she doesn't really have friends in private. That kind of group of people that you know you can trust to check your bullshit. That doesn't exist there for her. It's kind of her forging along on herself with the internet. And that's not healthy. I think you need someone outside your family to help you check yourself, you know. Not a therapy friend that you just vent to constantly, but you do need people to check yourself so you don't run around doing shit that you shouldn't do. You need good people in your life. And I think Grace is lacking in good people, though she might disagree that she says she has God and her father. But God or not, I think it does take a village of many a people to help make a good, well-rounded person. And I think Grace is a pretty good example of what happens when you don't really have that and you're just on the internet airing all of your family's business all the time.
Yes, I 100% agree. Basically, she's fucked up because of her parents. She's fucked up because of her parents.
But yeah, here it is. Here's the call when Grace hopped in till the time when she left. And if you haven't watched the video on FPS Diesel earlier, I encourage you to do so because there's a lot of Thorp content to get through and an entire family's history that you need to learn about for some of this call to make sense. Though, if not, there's just some great blood sports here and wonderful discussions of the topic of incest. Yeah, well, let me pull Grace.
Grace here.
Let's go!
I see.
I see your camera is not working, Grace.
I see a black screen.
I'll pull it.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, there... Oh, there... It's Grace! Hi, Grace!
Hi, besties. Hi, besties. What's up, boys? I hear you're obsessed with me.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know about that.
Here we go. Okay, Grace. Okay, Grace. See, I started out nice.
Well, I get it. I'm a very attractive young lady. I don't blame them. Maybe me and FPS could start up our love affair again. No, I hid that for Keemstar Pookie, but I didn't want to embarrass you, you know.
Diesel, is there something you need to be telling me? Wait, wait,
you know,
wait.
I wouldn't want to step on Darius's toes. I feel like he gets first dibs. I mean, you're such an eligible bachelor, Grace. Like, you know, what about me? Just a bachelorette. You know what I mean? All right. Like I said, 4 hours of sleep.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous? It's okay. You can be nervous.
Oh,
Grace,
this is
sweetheart,
great.
I can't even
love
fucking see you right now. That's how bad your internet is. All right, you look like you're
I'm
calling
sorry,
in from
really?
the Roblox server.
She's in a ugly ass RV in the middle of the woods. How good do you think her internet is going to be?
Is it not coming in? I'm so sorry. Hold
listen,
on.
No, it's
looks-
actually really muddy. It's not
Yeah, but
pixelated
It's
very
fine.
well.
We got a voice. Like that's not.
Yeah.
As long as the
Okay,
voice
it'll
is
just
working.
be it'll just be blurry. I'm so sorry. My Wi-Fi
All
has
right.
been all over the place. I'm sorry.
Well,
Well, I mean, you're like in the middle of the woods. I mean, it's not going to be like perfect, is it?
I have a T-Mobile box and it says to have a good connection, but whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what did we
Anyways,
get
you
wrong
can
with the
hear me.
video, Grace? What's up? What's your conniption with it?
Well, first of all, I do want to compliment you that it was a fairly fair video, and it was a lot more fair than a lot of other videos. I was expecting more like, she fucks her good, you know, the typical 80 IQ take. It was nuanced, and you did seem to find us funny, and so I did appreciate that. But I would say that I get as a YouTube documentarian
Oh,
that
God.
you're trying
Stop.
to have a storyline.
Ugh.
And you chose sort of the angle of like, my dad's the crazy one.
Well,
And I get that.
well,
I get how you could see it that way because
I said it there too. Well, yeah, she called in from a Nokia brick phone. Okay, let's move this to 1.25. All right, there we go.
he's very effusive.
Hold on.
And, you know, he says a lot of, you could call
I didn't think. I would have to actually think doing this game and watching this all at the same time. So, I gotta figure this puzzle out while I'm doing... Oh, wait. Is that... Yep, there it is. Okay.
shock jock things. People take them as shock jock things. But I think you missed the actual storyline of what happened here, which is that before, like, and I don't blame you for not knowing this, but before any of this was on YouTube, my parents' relationship was going down the tubes for like 4 years previous to this. My mom had sort of a breakdown for 4 years before this, so we were having 6-hour conversations with her every day.
Mhm.
And then
I want to make it very clear before we get to this part. I had no intentions to getting into any kind of blood sports with Grace. I had no intentions. I honestly did not go in there with any kind of hostility at all. Like, my intention was not to fuss her out at all. I didn't want that to happen. I want to make that very clear. Oh, that's because her internet's not very well, Queen. So, I just want to make it clear that, you know, listen, peace and love, I didn't mean for that to happen. You know me, I'm all about, like, serenity and puppies and unicorns. Marlikins, shut up. Fate doesn't care about intentions, Xylie. What the fuck? Marlikins, what? She's like, fate doesn't care about intentions. I know, that shit was deep. Damn. Okay. Shit. When I need some deep advice, I'm messaging Marlikins. All right, girl, tell me what's going on with this. No, that's okay. That's fine, okay? Listen, the little sticky icky is making you think deeper. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all right. It's all right, girl. It's making you see from another plane, okay? Oh, it didn't. What are you doing? Okay.
then eventually, because we weren't getting anywhere, it ended up getting transferred onto YouTube. But the original idea was not to make family drama content. It just got so crazy privately.
Yeah.
Because my dad pointed out that their relationship was horrendous, and he called into question like whether they ever got married at all. And she didn't like hearing that, and sort of, you know, I think, I don't want to diagnose, but I think she's mentally ill, and I think she sort of broke down, froze, shut down. After that, it was 4 years of trying to get her back and saying like, okay, how can we work things out? And I was involved because, you know, I started hanging out with my dad, and I was like, okay, I realize why this family's so crazy now. Your relationship with my mother and her relationship with you is fundamentally flawed. Like, you two are not normally married. Like, there's something really off here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so when it transferred onto YouTube, you only saw the end part of that, which was, I mean, she was manipulative in saying like, I'm trying to agree with your father, Grace. I'm trying to agree with my husband, but she was out of the picture at that point. She had checked out mentally years before, which is why both I and my father were so frustrated. And then, without us knowing, She took off. As you said, she abandoned the family in March of 2023, I believe. And me and my dad had to hold down the fort with the kids. She just took off, pretended she was homeless. Then she came back, and she had already planned out to separate my dad from the kids without telling him. When she came back after abandoning them, she asked to be with the kids again. And me and my dad were like, okay, we'll get out of here since everything's gotten too crazy. We'll go back. You know, as you said, we had 2 different places. We'll go back. You have the kids. She had pre-planned before then to get a restraining order against my dad so that he couldn't contact her, which he was fine with, or his 4 minor kids, my minor siblings. And she got that restraining order based on a lie that he beat her up. Which if you want to see it, it's on my website, thorp.blog. I proved that it was a lie because she said on her affidavit that he beat her up the same day that my brother alleged that my father assaulted him, which was like January 2nd of 2023, I think.
I couldn't imagine being in such a dysfunctional family. Apparently they have a blog, I guess. No, well, okay. According to the Rhode Island judicial system, yes, Grace lives alone because she is in a no contact order with her, oh God, I almost said husband, with her dad, okay? But guess who else is living in the same woods as Grace? Daddy. So, it's up to you whether you think she's living on her own or not. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I almost said, I don't know why I was thinking husband. I did not mean to do that. It was supposed to be father, okay? Listen to me. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, and my sleep schedule has been fixed to the point that I'm usually just chilling right now. Her dad lives in a cave around the corner from her trailer. Thank you, Scent Man. I appreciate that. At least somebody appreciates my craziness. All right, let's go.
Was this during
Anyways,
was this during the car episode where she gets on top of
where
the
she
car?
jumped on the car.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
claimed on her affidavit he beat her up that night, which is just a complete lie because I was there. I was having a conversation with her before we went upstairs to go talk to my brother. I'm just like, it was a complete lie. Both me and my father were shocked. My brother Tom texted me and said, "Hey, Mom got a restraining order against Dad, so we can't talk to him for a year." And now I get texts from my siblings constantly saying like, you know, Mom's drinking, Mom's on Discord all the time, Mom doesn't talk to us, we miss Dad, we want to talk to him, we want to see you, she won't let me see them. I would just say this is a picture of a woman who's mentally ill, who's not dealing with it, who has just taken all of her mental illness and projected it onto her ex-husband or whatever you want, the father of her children, and said he's the problem. When she's left with the kids,
Rude.
I end up getting texts from them about how they don't like the situation and they miss us and they feel freaked out that they can't see us.
Mm-hmm.
So
your
that's
issue
sort
is
of the bigger arc that you missed.
Would you say the issue would be the restraining, not going too detailed into the restraining order, and not really is that the big thing?
It's more of a nuanced point. It's like,
Yeah.
what you're saying is like my father started this YouTube channel to make content off of my family, but what really happened is the YouTube was supposed to be separate from the family.
Girl. He literally built that channel off of content off of your family. Oh my God, that irritated the shit out of me. When she said that irritated. Like she was trying to bullshit them going, no, the YouTube channel wasn't built off my family. No. Yes, bitch, it was. Because the philosophy and the Catholicism wasn't working.
But it leaked in. And what you guys saw was already, neither me or my dad realized it, but she had already checked out. She had already been having a breakdown since, like you said, 2017 or 18. She had checked out mentally since then. And once it got on YouTube, she only checked out more. And she found a group of people on Discord who me and my dad introduced her to, who were trolling us at the time, ironically. And they convinced her to do all this stuff to get the restraining order and stuff like that. Because she had said before, like, oh, I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to get a divorce. I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to bring the court into it. And now she's their private lolcow on like a secret Discord server. Like, I'm telling you, that's the truth. They tell me about it. She's their private lolcow. They've taken advantage of a mentally ill woman. Is it her fault too? Yes, but that's the trajectory. She was checked out. Once it got on YouTube, she found online friends because she hadn't really had friends in real life. Associated herself with them. They convinced her to do stuff. And then she just tanked our family into the ground.
Well, I have to kind of push back on that just a little bit. Not on,
Sure.
like, if she was dissenting, you know, in her mental health, I'm sorry. I still believe that your dad literally built the channel based off of her, mental decline.
Or at the very least, the family friction between all of you.
It was put on display for everyone.
It's not true.
That's how you. What do you mean, Grace? Have you watched that?
That's not true. Perhaps.
I'm gonna tell you what. At this point, I was like, "Girl, come on now, come on, girl."
Perhaps, maybe because some of the old live streams are deleted, but or they're privated because I was worried about strikes or whatever. But the first 10 or 20 streams that my dad ever did they were with me, and we were talking about philosophy and religion.
Yeah,
we had a show called
I'm sorry.
So it wasn't. It had nothing to do with really with the family.
Yeah, that's mentioned in the script that your dad at first wanted to become more of like a religious and philosophy channel, but and then the family stuff kind of.
Yeah. Xylie, yes.
Well, no, I was just making sure that stuff was in the clip. The script,
but okay, I understand that. I understand it started. I just want to say Matt's way too damn nice. Matt is way too damn nice. Drives me insane. Matthew was driving me insane at that point. One way, but it really got built off of the drama of your family, though. Like, that's how y'all got known. That's how you ended up on Destiny. Because of that.
That is how we got known.
Yeah.
That is how we got known.
So that means that's how you got built up. Nobody gave a shit about the philosophy stuff. They gave a shit about the drama between y'all and, your whole family.
Well, if you want to know what happened, how it leaked out, me and my mother started doing a show on Fridays called Feminine Fridays, and our tensions sort of leaked out through that. That's when the drama really started. My dad did not suggest she go on YouTube because he didn't think she was really capable of handling it. He was even wary about me going on. But he was like, okay, well, Grace is younger and she's more familiar with this type of stuff, but probably not Courtney. But she wanted to come on the show with me. She wanted to do a show with me. She was more interested in being on stream than off. His original idea was like, look, we have a frayed relationship. That's a nice way of putting it. Why don't you take care of the kids, and we'll ease off on the whole thing. This was private. This was before anything was on YouTube, and you take care of the kids, and we were renting a super nice house for my mother and my siblings at the time. So you stay there. Me and Grace will do YouTube because I'm really interested in this, and maybe we'll.
Somehow I feel like it wasn't a super nice house. I really feel like, ooh, don't make me fall. Shit. I really feel like it wasn't exactly a super nice house. I think that's probably a little stretching of the truth.
Just put all the family drama on pause and just try to move on, try to start something new. And you can finally be kind of like a stay-at-home mom. You don't have to get a job. Just take care of the kids, get them to school. And I think me and Grace can make it on YouTube. But she saw us and she eventually wanted to join. And my dad did not recommend it, but he thought that eventually it might be kind of therapeutic for her to, because it had been so private in our family for her to kind of go online and see if she could perform like us. Looking back on it, she was envious. She was envious of my relationship with him. She was envious that we were getting attention online, and she wanted to try it herself. She couldn't handle it, and she ended up turning it into this thing of oh, I'm a victim of my husband and my daughter milking me for content on YouTube. But most of the crazy shit she did on YouTube was either her idea or it was from these Discord trolls. I'm telling you, they convinced her to saw up a futon in the really nice house, the mansion we were renting. In the basement of that house, there was an old futon. Her Discord trolls convinced her to get drunk, start a stream, and saw that futon apart on stream. Typical cow behavior. And me and my dad both saw that as it was going on live. We didn't live with her at the time. And we both called in and we were like, Mom, stop. Don't do, you're making a fool out of yourself. Don't do this. What the fuck are you doing? It's not that big of a deal, but you're turning yourself into a lol cow. Don't do this. She was like, oh, fuck you. She did that stuff herself. I mean, when my brother had the broken knee thing, it wasn't a broken knee, it was some kind of problem with.
Wait a minute. I kind of like this pink. Refills 90% of your health chunk by a killing blow. Ooh, but I kind of like the snakes at the same time. Hold on, I'm sorry, girl math, all right? The outfit is 90% of the game. Bro, I kind of like the pink one, not gonna lie. What'd this be? Alright, yeah, we already got that one. What? Alright, don't mind me. I'm sorry. I had to do a fit check. Okay. Yeah, the pink one looked better. I agree. Sephiroth, do you have a problem with me playing this game? What? Rude? Yes, I'm playing the game.
His leg, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. She stole his meds, like his pain medication, which he didn't know about, took it on stream, told her Discord trolls about it, and they were all laughing while she was fucking, like, I don't know if it's Xannied out or whatever, but she was drugged out on stream, and I didn't know about it, my dad didn't know about it, my siblings didn't know about it. They were living with her at the time. They walked in on her the next day, like, keeled over at her computer in the basement, and they were like, what the fuck is going on? She started doing this crazy shit.
And your brother would back that one up?
And she listened to these people.
Like, your brother would say,
yeah.
like, yeah, she's on medication and all that?
Yes, he would.
Okay.
He would.
Now,
she would get drunk on the Feminine Friday streams with me. She'd get drunk, which I told her not to, but she'd drink like 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses of wine. Then I told her not to do this, but she'd drive back across the state to the mansion to get back to the kids. And I'd have to text Maggie, my 13-year-old sister, and say, like, did Mom get home okay? She's driving drunk. And Maggie'd be like, yeah, she's okay, but she's a little, she's drunk. Mm-hmm. That was like after the first 2 Feminine Fridays, like the first few times she was on the channel. I did not tell her to drink. I even told her expressly, Mom, you're embarrassing me when you drink on stream that much. Please don't do that.
Okay.
So,
well, this is something that I wasn't really familiar with, but Shamu's in the chat. He's saying that your father funneled $80K into your account to steal like everything from the other family, stuff like that. That's what caused a lot of the friction, and then that maybe that led to like a lot of the stuff that was happening on streams. Anything to say to that, or because like I didn't really know much about that.
I remember watching the video where the grandfather was begging to help pay the bills over there. I remember that video.
Yeah, we've seen that video too.
Yeah.
That was after my mother had decided to move out of the mansion, and there were leftover unpaid bills after she abandoned.
Y'all don't know how to pay the bills? Your dad is a grown ass man. He didn't know how to pay the bills. How you gonna put blame on her for that? What the fuck? Like, listen. Do I think their mother is a piece of poo? Yes. Yes, I do, okay? She is not, like, the perfect victim in this. Absolutely not. But, I mean, bro, come on.
In our family, she had been the one in charge of, like, paying the bills and making sure they got paid. Not in charge of making the money, but just in charge of paying the bills. Mm-hmm. So when she abandoned our family and pretended to be homeless for 3 months, the bills didn't get paid. Once she came back, she decided to move out. Then she decided to call up my dad's dad and get him to harass my dad after she had kicked him out and gotten a restraining order against my father so that he couldn't see his own children. She decided to call his dad and get him, manipulate him, lie to him to harass my dad to pay the bills for a place that she was moving out of anyways. The bills that she had abandoned our family and left untended to. We had no idea what they were. We didn't know the passwords. She was in charge of that stuff. Then she came back and decided to harass us. That is 100% what happened.
All right.
Bruh. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that your mom's not fucked up, but I'm not going to sit here and be okay with Ben, like, making Ben look like an angel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not denying your mother's culpability in the dysfunction of your family, but it's there are outrageous things your father has said of his own accord. Mm-hmm. That are just inexcusable.
Yes, those are the shock jock things. Well, I mean, I don't think they're inexcusable. They're jokes. And if they're not jokes, then they're based. Like, tell me one thing he said that's criminal or that crazy.
Girl, you two insinuate that you have an incestuous relationship. Don't you think that's more than just shock jock? I mean, really. Good God Almighty. Criminal? No, I wouldn't say criminal.
The fondling thing?
Yeah,
really?
I think that's gross. Okay, here's the thing.
Okay, I understand. Nobody thinks my dad is weird with little kids. He worked in what do you call it, like a YMCA after school.
No, he's pulling. I think he's pulling a Mr. Girl. I honestly think he's pulling a Mr. Girl where he's trying to be shocking so people will fucking watch him. Because oh my God, what crazy thing is Ben gonna say now? I mean, he's basically bullshitting everybody to get the views. I mean, I get that.
Yeah, but he's not saying it to be. He's not saying it to be edgy. His main point to the internet is that people are super freaked out about saying, like, it's okay to talk to minors, it's okay to be physical with kids and other people, and it's important to, compliment little boys and girls on their looks and make them feel special.
Yeah, you're wording it in a way that's appropriate, but that is not the way he worded that at all.
Wait. You just said
it in a masculine way, and I say it in a feminine way.
Okay, but now whatever. I hate that shit when Grace does that. Well, he does it in a masculine way. I do it in a feminine way. Okay, no. There's the gross way, and then there's the other way. Oh God. Even Howard Stern took the guy who called in and talked about murdering women seriously. There's a time and place to be serious, even for shock jocks. Exactly. Yeah, it sounds weird either way. I agree.
That's a masculine way.
Listen. Everybody, hold on. You just said that he was doing shock jock shit. That's exactly what shock jocks do. They do that shit to
I'm
be
saying
edgy.
it comes across as shock jock.
No, it doesn't. It comes across as creepy as fuck. No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
that's
not
what
a
every
loser,
Facebook
baby.
mom says. That's what every Facebook mom says. That's what every pearl clutcher says.
He's a cat.
Okay, fuck you, Matt. Did you hear Matt? What? Listen to what Matt says.
That's what every Facebook mom says. That's what every Facebook mom says. That's what every pearl clutcher says.
She's a cat.
I'm definitely not a pearl. Matt's like, she's a cat mom. I really, honestly, should beat Matt up. I'm gonna be for real. I literally should beat Matt up. Matt deserves to be beat up. I'm just saying. He absolutely deserves it. With his own leg. Yes, I should take that leg off of him and beat him with it. In Minecraft. In this game. Because I can't figure out how to make this one pillar go down so I can finish the thing. Clutcher? No fuck? What?
Well, you are pearl clutching.
No, I'm definitely not, honey. You got the wrong one.
I'll give you something to pearl clutch about, Xylie. This person, Shamu, and this whole group of people, these trolls, this Chinatown group that has turned my mother into their own private lolcow, they did this with a guy before. They did this with a retarded man named Delandrian, who they convinced to eat his own excrement on a Discord call. He ended up in the hospital, and he died. That's what they did before my mother. She's their new victim. It's pretty easy to see, actually. They don't deny it either.
Well, actually, Shamu is denying
it.
He just said
Shamu is part of that. Shamu is part of that group. He was the head of Chinatown. They did it in Chinatown's Discord servers. He was the owner of the Chinatown server. You tell me what that means.
I don't know. I'll say that's not. I mean,
he can deny it all he wants. He's a liar. He can deny it, but it's true. I've seen the videos. You could look it up.
Well, I'll look. I'll watch some of the videos for this. For sure. That wasn't really like the beginning phase of like the whole Courtney stuff. Like that wasn't really the goal in mind. The goal in mind was to get to, you know, how did Ben become so prevalent in that area where like you guys were just kind of all sucked in, and it became like this Jerry Springer like sort of like family drama that ends up getting you guys onto like Destiny's stream, and then now you're interacting. You're like he's fighting Milo Yiannopoulos and Ethan Ralph. And,
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about all of that. The actual reason that I got on Destiny's stream was because I wanted to debate him about the Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
And actually, so the family stuff came up because somebody else sent the link in chat. I didn't bring it up at all. We actually, like, the reason I come across, I would say, looking back on myself, you know, I was only 19 when all of this started. The reason I came across so, like, scared and freaked out at certain points was because, like, do you imagine being 19 and having, like, this sort of private family issue that you're okay with making public, but, like, everybody's judging every part of it, and it's being brought up in places that you don't particularly want it brought up? It's, you know, now I see it as like, okay, well, my entire family is kind of performative, so I get it. But like back then, I was new to the internet. I was new to being on stream. I was new to people in chat critiquing me, critiquing my every move and every motivation. And neither me or my father really wanted this to happen. We don't bring it up much, but when other people bring it up, we will clarify what happened, because it was a crazy family situation, and it was somewhat necessary to make it public. We talked to priests, we talked to family friends, we talked to other family members. Nobody would really help us with the situation. My mother kind of had a breakdown for 4 years. We moved everywhere around the state. And at a certain point, once it leaked onto YouTube, we were kind of like, well, fuck it. I don't want this to be private anymore. So it was kind of necessary.
So you made content out of it. You made content out of it, yes?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, then that's how you built your
that's
what I said this
whole
damn time.
That's my
oh my god. You made content out of it. That's what I said from the very beginning.
Bro.
Duh.
That's what people picked up on and found interesting, but we did other stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Because you're watching a fucking train crash on fucking YouTube, obviously. That's how you built the channel.
Xylie, if that's how I wanted to get clout, why didn't I mention it to Destiny when I was on his fucking stream, retard? Why didn't I mention any of it?
I know this little girl didn't call me a retard. I know this little girl is not calling me a retard when she has a reputation of having inappropriate relations with her daddy. I'm just saying.
Bring it up in the slightest. if that was how I wanted to get clout off of my crazy family.
I'm saying your father.
My
Your
father didn't
father
bring it
is
up
the one.
either.
No,
My
no, no,
father
no.
was in
Your
the chat
father-
while I was on Destiny's stream for the
your
first time. Did he
father-
bring it up?
Your
No, he did not bring it up.
father was the one who exploited
You're lying.
you and your family, and your father still exploits you. He uses you to make money, baby girl, and I'm sorry if you can't see that. I'm sorry.
I use
I'm
myself
sorry
to
if
make
you can't
money.
see that.
This is.
No, you
guys,
do your own
seriously buy
content.
this?
You
This is
absolutely
this
do
is
your own content. Grace, I'm not
typical
saying.
misogynistic,
Grace,
blah,
oh,
blah, blah,
fuck
just
off
because
with the
there's a man
misogyny
in your
thing,
life.
baby. My
He's
hands
the
are rated
one.
E for everyone. I don't give a fuck what you are, okay, bitch? You got the wrong
True.
one,
Okay.
okay? But I'm not saying you don't do your
True. Rated E for everyone. I do not care. All right, hold on. Let me make this shot real quick. Because I still can't figure out how to make this pillar go down. Craziness. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh! I do. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I see what I gotta do now. Because that one does. Okay. I see what I gotta do.
own content, Grace. You are actually pretty fun to fucking watch when you're by yourself. It goes downhill when your fucking father steps in.
That's
Honestly,
not true. Both my
that's
dynamics
very
with
true.
my dad
I
and my
have literally
dynamics
seen
by
that
myself
man
on
kick
stream
you
is
off the
interesting.
camera because he wants to be in front of the camera on your own fucking channel in front of you because he can't pull numbers, but you can. I've literally seen him kick you off the camera so he can be in front of everybody. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are
Tell me I'm wrong.
You are
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying.
You are
Go ahead
wrong.
and try and tell me I'm lying.
Okay, well, I can't
Bullshit.
respond if you're just gonna.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not talking anymore. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong.
The reason you're wrong is because he's absolutely encouraged me to do my own content.
Oh,
do
I'm
my
sure
own
he
stuff,
has,
and
baby. He makes his money off of you.
I mean, true.
Okay, well, you're a loser who won't cam up, and you traffic.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not a loser, and I don't feel like.
So at that point, when she goes, "Oh, you're just a loser that's trying to cam up," I've won. I've won already because she's like literally has nothing else to say. Grace is genuinely charismatic and grabs attention with ease. She could thrive on her own. She absolutely could. She absolutely could. 100%.
Coming up because I'm not even on my show. What?
So if my dad kicks me off, if he kicks me off the stream because he wants to be in front, he's abusive. If he encourages,
Did I say he was abusive?
No, I didn't finish. If he encourages me to do my own streams and sell myself and try to do my own stuff, he's also abusive, using me to make money. Did I use?
Why
don't you relax?
First of all,
Don't you
okay,
relax,
check your
sweetie?
lipstick before you come for me because it's Xylie, not Kylie.
Let's
Second
get
of all,
friends.
did I use the word abusive? I did not. I said exploit. I did not say abusive. I didn't say abusive.
Exploitation
I did
is
not
abuse.
use
Stupid
the word
hick.
abusive.
You stupid hick.
Oh,
Exploitation is abuse.
My God.
Oh, I was having fun at this point. It was amazing. It was amazing. I was having so much fun at that point.
Oh my God.
Exploitation implies abuse. You stupid lisping hick.
Oh, I'm a stupid lisping hick. You're the one sitting in the middle of the fuck.
Look at Diesel's face. Diesel is completely enjoying all this.
Woods because you have a loser fucking father. You're the one living out of a fucking camper. You're the one living out of a fucking camper because your father is a fucking loser and you are following him down to hell because that man is dragging you there when in fact you are so fucking talented.
You want a moderator? You called her a hick. Like, I don't know what to do.
Wait a minute. Grace, you are so fucking talented.
I just want backup on my point.
Grace, you are so fucking talented. You don't need your father.
Can I get some backup on that?
Grace,
Wait, the purple hair feminist skank needs to chill out and understand that now everyone got stable, super normal parents and do some self-reflection herself. Well, whoever it was that tipped that 333, learn how to put a fucking sentence together before you come for me. How about that one? Okay? How about that one? Asshole. Lord, have mercy.
some
so
backup on
fucking
that.
talented. You
Saying
don't
that
need your
somebody's
father,
exploiting
but
you
your
is the same
father
thing as
needs
saying
you.
they're abusing
I didn't even
Your
know we were
father
jumping
needs
into a
you.
fucking debate on fucking exploitation.
Your
of
father
abuse.
needs
I didn't
you.
know
You don't need
either.
your father. Do you not
I've
understand
heard
what I'm
this
saying?
so many times.
It's true.
I've heard this.
If
I
it
don't
looks
know
like
what
a
your
duck and it
relationship with
walks
your
like a
dad
duck
is.
and it
It's
talks like a duck,
it's
it's
a
a fucking
motherfucking
duck.
duck.
Your relationship. Okay, will you stop screaming,
Period.
honey? I get that I triggered you, but just calm down. a
No,
little
baby,
bit. Take a breath.
I'm loud and proud all the fucking time. You've seen me on my live streams. You've been in my fucking chat. This is how I am.
Listen to that.
I don't give a
listen to the
fuck. It's
anger
who
in
I
your
am.
voice.
I am. I'm an angry old bitch. What's your problem?
Okay, why would I take advice from an angry old bitch? That
I'm trying
sounds
to give
like
you
the
advice.
last
I'm
three
just
things I
telling you
ever
how
wanna
it
be.
is. I'm not trying to give you advice. I'm telling
I
you
want
how
to be.
it is.
I want to
You
be.
take
I
this
want to
advice
be a
or not,
young,
you'll grow.
happy woman. I wanna
Okay,
be a young, happy woman,
sitting
not
in the
an
middle of
angry
the
old
woods.
bitch.
Wait, you're gonna be a young, happy woman sitting in the middle of the woods in a fucked up camper? Okay, go ahead, go for it. You're right. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm meeting somebody up here, and I'm gonna do IRL content, fixing
I
my
bet you
RV,
are.
and I'm connecting with nature. You got some kind of problem, girl.
No, I don't.
You're
have a
obviously
problem.
just envious because I have a great relationship with my dad.
Okay,
Alright,
that's
if you're
now you're
already
just
there.
now you're just kind of laying it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You're
I'm
just like my
envious.
mother. No, wait. I just want to point something.
Jesus Christ. We all wanted Xylie there because we knew Xylie wouldn't put up with Grace's bullshit answer. True. Oh my God, true. Lord have mercy. Ugh. The shit I do for my friends. I swear to God. Oh shit. Now I gotta fight this dude.
Okay,
This
you
is
can't
what
compare
man hating.
everyone.
This is what. This is what man. Listen to that laugh. Ugh, that cackle. This is what man hating women. This is what man hating women do. They just say.
Wait a minute.
You
Wait a
need
minute.
me by your face.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Excuse me. Am I a misogynist or am I a man-hating woman? Which one am I?
I was wrong. You're not a misogynist. You're a man hater.
No, I'm not a man-hater.
Clearly.
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
Xylie, you say that I'm great, I'm talented, I'm smart.
You are great and talented, but you're just stuck up your dad's
No,
ass.
wait, hang on. I didn't finish my point. So, you're saying you should do this on your own. You can be successful. Guess who else said that to me? Guess who is the reason that I am a live streamer? Daddy. My daddy. Okay, sweetie?
Well, yeah,
That's the
because
reason
he
that I'm
knew.
here
Because he
talking
knew.
to you.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And if
so,
I'm
because-
gonna blame my dad for anything, it would be that he led me to a series of events that ended up with me talking with you on this live stream right now. You, a
Yeah,
stupid
no, I
listening
agree.
hick, screaming
No, I
at
do
me that
agree
I
with
need to
you
get
on
away
that.
from him.
No,
So,
I do
thanks
agree
a
with
lot,
you on
Dad.
that. But that's because your dad saw all that in you and he knew he could make money off of you.
That's the whole point. To make money off of Grace. That's his whole entire point here. Is to make money off of Grace. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Based.
I mean, that's fine. If that's the way you want to live. Not my problem.
No, it's never been confirmed that she has slept with her dad. I don't know for a fact if that has happened. I can only... They insinuate it a lot, but I don't know if that is a troll or... I don't know. I have no idea. I can't imagine leaning into something like that. Yeah. So, I don't know. I have no clue. Wait, is that a big chicken? Oh my God. Yo. It's a big chicken. Bro, come here. No. Oh no. What? I'm streaming right now, babe.
I have no problem sharing a career with my dad.
Yep.
And making tons of
I
money.
wouldn't call it sharing, but okay.
Well, me neither. I'm basically in charge of everything, but...
Oh, yeah,
I like to
no,
be
that's the whole
included.
point.
Who is
At least you're in
I'm
charge
here
of
to
the
talk
money.
to
I mean, you're in
Matt.
charge of the
I don't
money.
remember asking for your advice. I don't remember.
I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you how it is. I don't give a fuck if you take it or not.
True.
Okay, so
I only
shut
give
up.
advice
I'm
to
not
people
going
I actually care about. Your content. I don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly.
You guys started out so nice to each
You
other.
only give advice to people that you care about and you don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about me?
Yeah,
Then you're
no.
not making any sense.
I don't give a fuck
Shut
about
up.
you. Your content. Your
Shut up.
content,
I'm not
baby.
here for you.
No, I don't. I'm
I'm not
literally
here for
no. I'm literally not giving you
Oh,
advice
Lord
because I don't
almighty.
care. Your content. You're literally just content. You're nothing else but content. The sad thing is,
Well,
you
you're
would
not.
be more.
You're not content.
You would be
You're not
more.
content. So maybe shut up and let the actual entertainers
You
entertain.
would be more. If
Guys,
you
I really
be
can't do this.
stuck
She's
up
just
your dad's
screaming at
ass.
me.
I'm not screaming. This isn't
really-
me screaming, baby.
You are
I promise
screaming.
you, this is not me screaming. Anybody who knows me knows this is not me screaming.
You just stopped screaming.
True.
Oh, does it hurt
I
your
literally had
feelings
to
that a
turn my
woman's yelling
headphone
at
volume.
you? Oh,
It doesn't hurt my
does
feelings.
it hurt
It
your
hurts my ears. It
feelings?
hurts my ears, sweetie.
Oh,
Your
well, turn
harsh,
me down.
shrill shrieking.
Turn me down.
Your
Turn me
shrill
down
shrieking on
then.
scream.
Are
on
you
stream hurts
done?
my ears.
Are you
That's what hurts.
done? Are you done?
This little girl is so infuriating. And what is this big thing that I'm fighting right now? Wait, I thought I just beat this. Ah, damn it. Hold on. There we go.
It's not my fault that you're a loser.
Are you done?
Xylie, I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God,
It's
I'm
not
a
my
hick.
fault.
Like
It's
I
not my
haven't
fault
heard
you're
that
an
one
angry
before
old
because of
bitch.
my accent. You got
It's
anything
not my
else to
fault that you're an
say?
angry old bitch.
I
It's
am
not
an
my
angry
fault
old
that you don't have a
bitch.
man in your
No,
life.
no.
It's not my fault that you're an envious internet loser. I'm sorry.
what?
I have nothing to prove to you, sweetie.
I
I wish
okay,
the best for you, girlie.
First of all, I am an angry old bitch. Everybody knows that. Duh.
I mean, true. Listen, anybody and everybody knows you come to my chat, you are getting an angry old bitch. That's just me. That's who I am. I am an angry old bitch. That's like when you go to Tommy. Tommy is the drunk uncle of the commentary community. I am the angry old bitch. What am I supposed to get angry when somebody calls me that? Are you kidding me? Chumpus says, I've known about Xylie for years. I hadn't heard about the Thorp chick until this week. That's funny. I've covered her. But yeah, yeah. I'm a nobody. You know what's funny? She threw everything at me except for saying I live in a trailer park because she can't, because with my country accent, everybody likes to throw out, oh, you're a trailer park hick. She can't say that because she's living in a rundown fucking RV in the middle of the fucking woods. How's she gonna tell me I live in a fucking trailer? She threw everything but that at me. Yeah, exactly. What was I supposed to do, Fairy? Yeah, I am. I'm a mean old bitch. What?
You're
No,
right.
no.
It's not my fault that you're an envious internet loser. I'm sorry.
what?
I have nothing to prove to you, sweetie.
Envious of
I
what?
wish the
okay,
best for
first of
you,
all-
girlie.
First of all, I am an angry old bitch. Everybody knows that. Duh.
That's not something to be proud of.
No, that's literally me. I'm an angry old bitch. Yes. So what? Is that supposed to be some kind of own? Are you trying to own me with that? What are you doing? Are you trying to own me because I have a country ass accent? What are you doing? Bitch, I don't hide behind any
Women
of that.
shouldn't be angry.
Women shouldn't be. Oh
angry.
my God! Now we starting
Yeah,
with the
you're
women.
you're an unappealing
Oh yes.
female.
So what women should do is go around the internet and let their daddy act like they fuck them, right? That's what women are supposed to do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No.
Ooh, I didn't figure out the internet. My bad.
You know, Beckett brought up a really good point. Do you notice that she didn't say anything to me saying that to her? She didn't say a damn thing with me saying that to her. If somebody would have said something to me about being known about fucking my father, I would have bruh. I would have screeched. Do you notice how calm she got and didn't say anything? You know? She didn't say a shit. Hold on, let me go grab my Mountain Dew. Hold on, I gotta run to, 1 second, hold on. I gotta run to the refrigerator real quick. Babe, you going to bed? Okay, well, have a good night, love you. Okay, by the way, do you notice that you don't hear the clock anymore? You don't hear that tick, 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 tick anymore? Because the husband moved out of the room. Now he's in the other room, and I feel lonely in this room by myself. All right.
What women should do is go around the internet and let their daddy act like they fuck them, right? That's what women are supposed to do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No.
Ooh, I didn't figure out the internet. My bad. Shit.
Are we good now? Are we good?
Yeah, I'm
Everything-
good.
All right.
Where's
Diesel,
yours
next
at?
question.
I wanted to smack Matt, going, "Are we good now? We're good now." I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I wanted to smack shit out of him right there.
Oh, yeah. You want me to follow up on that, huh?
Yeah.
Way to ask me to follow up on something fucking.
I got.
All
All
right.
right. I can do a question.
All right, you got a question? All right, go.
Yeah. Grace, when you and Ben have streamed together, there's been moments where Ben kind of like wigs out and kind of goes into like this weird like crazy dad stuff. Is he doing a bit when he does this stuff with you? Like when he kicked you and all that stuff, or when he hit you in the face? Is that all bits? Is that all for the camera, or is that like more serious and you're just kind of like maybe protecting him or something?
I mean, we're always aware that we're in front of a camera, if that's what you're asking. But both me and my father agree that sometimes women can get out of hand. Sometimes they need a little physical correction. I understand the state does not agree.
Sometimes women can get out of hand and they need a little bit of physical correction. Oh my God. I chose not to say anything right then and there.
With that, but I have no problem with it.
Okay.
So
you're
that didn't answer the question. Is it a bit or not? Like, is he hitting you to put you in your place? Is that what you're saying?
Are you performing or not? I mean, we're both in front of a camera. Xylie could use a good smack to shut her up. If she had a man in her life, maybe for her. I doubt it.
We've moved on.
You know, we can let Xylie off the chain again. I don't know what to tell you.
Husband, apparently you're supposed to.
I mean, was it a bit? Was it a bit when
Yeah,
Darius
exactly.
smacked me? It was and it wasn't. It wasn't. He was generally mad at me, but I agreed beforehand that I was okay with physical violence on stream a little bit. So it was and it wasn't.
Okay.
I don't get my girl thing about that because he's a pussy.
Oh
right.
dear God.
Grace, your internet's breaking up.
You're roboting a bit. You still there, Grace?
Yeah, you're roboting a bit.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear
Okay.
me? Can
Yeah,
you
we
hear
can
me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
But all right, but so the one that got your dad arrested, was that a bit where he kicked you? When he kicked your side, was that a bit, or did he actually kick you? Did he actually mean to kick you?
That arrest was 100% illegal. There are standards for domestic violence arrests. He was arrested unlawfully. I'm supposed to be either physically injured, which I was not in any way, there wasn't even any pain, or secondly, I'm supposed to be in fear of serious bodily injury or my life being like in danger, which I was not. Those are the standards upon which you're supposed to arrest somebody for domestic violence. He was unlawfully arrested for all of that.
Oh,
And now there's a no contact order, which there are tons of people online, by the way. I didn't realize this. There are tons of people, mostly women online, who are victims of this no contact order stuff being put in place, where something happens, they don't report it, somebody else reports it, and their husband or their brother or their friend goes to jail, and they can't contact them, even if they seriously need to, without fear of getting that other person thrown back in prison. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
So you're saying it wasn't a bit.
Horrendous.
It had like he was actually mad when he kicked you, is what you're saying.
Was he actually mad?
Was he actually like angry and he actually like?
You could get him on stream if you want to talk about his
Oh
psychology.
god, no!
Psychological state
I was just
at the-
asking
at
from
the-
your perspective. I was all right.
The time of that.
All right. Diesel.
Ay, Dios. All right.
Matt and Diesel were like
you
lost,
bring up
bro.
your mother a lot and this stuff
That was
before
so
you
funny.
guys.
Matt and Diesel, they are a pair. That's all I'm gonna say about them. They're a pair. Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? What is this? Oh. 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 I mean, oh, I'm about to die.
Brought it online. Was that like turning point for her mental health? The restaurant you guys ran, from your perspective, right? Was she just always dysfunctional, even when you were a very young child? When did that change occur?
She was always a dysfunctional person. I mean, I know I've told this story before, but like
Your
the
whole
one that
fucking
sticks out to me
family
is
is
when I was
dysfunctional.
maybe 5 or 6 years old. We used to have nap time, and I told her, like, I figured out how to masturbate very early on. So
I cannot believe she started talking about this shit. Bro. Literally white trash.
told her, like, if I do something with my poochie, it feels good, right? She was like, don't do that. And I was like, okay, but I still did it anyways. So she developed a system of testing about whether I had masturbated during nap time when I was 5 or 6 by taking my fingers after nap time, holding them to her nose and smelling them to see if I had, touched myself, which was extremely, I don't know what to say, traumatizing. I mean, looking back, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous way to deal with your child, but at the time it was extremely shame-inducing and just, like, an awful experience. When I was 11 and I got my first period, she gave me a tampon and a pad. I didn't know what to do with the tampon, so she shoved a jar of Vaseline at me and just said, just get it in there and then put it in there. God, what's so hard about that? I was like, just was crazy. It was just super disoriented. I asked her to have a talk with me about sex when I was maybe 12. I was like, Mom, can we talk about this? Because, like, people are talking about it in school. She had a conversation with me in the car, and she was like, it's fucking brutal. Don't do it until you're fucking married, okay? Listen, you got that? It's just, it's brutal. Like, it's okay in some ways, but, like, it's brutal, and you should, like, be aware that you don't want to be a slut. And I was like, okay, that's crazy. So I just ended up talking to my dad about it as much as I could, even though it was awkward. A lot of weird stuff about sex. I would say most like a lot of her mental illness has to do with, like, men and sexuality. When we were at Wendell Street, which was one of the properties my dad owned, we moved there before we sold it. She one day locked herself in one of the bedrooms, right? Like, in the morning, we woke up and she was in there. Her and my dad were not sleeping together. She was in there, the door was locked. We're like, what's going on? She's like, I can't come out, I'm sick. We're like, okay, that's crazy. So we went about our whole day. I had to take care of the kids once again. She was locked in the room. She comes out the next day and she tells me and my dad, I masturbated last night to the idea of you and your father having sex.
Bro. I don't know if I believe her either, because that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like, what? Like, what?
And I
Oh, sorry. My bad. I double tapped the button. My bad.
was so embarrassed by it that I didn't want to come out of the room the whole day.
Look at Diesel.
she
Diesel's
was like,
like,
"That's my
Jesus
explanation."
Christ.
So, those are just a few of the things. I mean, if you want to say when did it start and when did it end or when did it get really bad, like you said, I didn't really realize how abusive it was until my dad sort of reached out to me, because I had just sort of internalized all of it and I didn't really talk to anybody in my family. I was just going to school and planning on, like, basically never talking to them again. But I didn't really know what had happened. And then my dad reached out to me and he was like, Grace, we should be closer friends. Like, I saw that this was the whole Destiny thing. He went through my phone because he was concerned about me when I was like 15 or whatever. And he saw some texts I was sending to a friend who was going through a breakup. And he was like, oh, actually, Grace is a really nice girl. I don't talk to her much, but, like, she's not doing anything crazy. She seems like a real sweetheart. Unbeknownst to me, my mother had been telling him that I was a spoiled brat who didn't help around the house, even though I was cleaning the Airbnbs that they were hosting, like, every other day after school. I had no idea.
Okay. Now, here's another thing about Grace, too. Do you notice that she okay. Wait a minute. Now, I can make a comment to her and basically tell her, yeah, I'm doing the internet wrong because I'm not the one walking around with accusations that I'm fucking my father. And she doesn't say anything. But when she's talking about her mom, it's like she over-explains and she extends the story larger and larger and larger. It's like, you ever know one of those people when they over-explain, that means they're lying? Yeah, it feels gaslighty. Exactly. Hey, Gaming Witch. What's up, Jaden? Yeah, it's like she's rambling, bro.
Really talked to either of them, but apparently she had been telling him that, like, oh yeah, she's just, like, she's kind of, like, obsessed with herself and whatever. She doesn't like our family anymore, whatever, teenage years. I did not feel like that. I just felt like I didn't understand what was going on, but I was just going to school because it was a stable place, and the house had become a nightmare, kind of. So that's when he started talking to me, and I was like, yeah, I don't really understand what was going on with you and Mom or the whole family. And he was like, yeah, well, you know, I think she's been telling me something about you that's not true. And I always thought you were a good girl, but I kind of thought she was right because she was talking to you more than me, and something crazy's going on here.
So this...
Yeah.
So basically, you know, you feel this dysfunction with your mother had just been all the time, right? You bring up a lot of these discussions of, like, sex and getting exposed to sex very early, but you come from a Catholic household,
I wouldn't say exposed to sex. I just learned how to do it. You know how kids do that. It's not really that special. A lot of kids learn how to do it early.
Did you learn these things through the internet? How did these things come exposed to you?
No, it was like 2004 or 5 or something. There was like really no internet. We didn't have a computer.
So you just discovered it on your own?
It was manual. Yeah.
Hmm.
Then eventually, when I got an iPod when I was like 10 or so, I started looking up like weirdly, I started with lesbian stuff on YouTube, and then like kissing pranks, you know, and then I moved on to finally porn.
You know, one thing I've noticed about
I kept that very private.
You know, one thing I've noticed about you, Grace. Your voice
What?
changes when you try to bullshit.
Okay, when was I bullshitting?
You get a really.
I don't owe you people to tell you how
you
my
people, whatever,
sexual life has progressed. But if you want to know, that's what happened.
Your voice switches up, and you get this really sweet tone in your voice, so somebody will hopefully believe the bullshit that you spew.
I mean,
That's
I'm
what I
not
noticed
wrong.
about you. Your voice.
I don't care what anybody says. I know I'm not wrong in that. It's clearly just unfiltered thoughts coming out of her mouth, or she's just lying. Either way, word puke, yes.
No, I'm not being manipulative at all. I'm being observant.
What did I say that was bullshit? What did I say that was bullshit?
Probably about half the shit you just spewed out of your mouth was probably bullshit, because at moments when you were talking, you get this really sweet, oh, please listen to me because I'm using my sweet girl voice so you will believe me. You literally do that when you bullshit. And then when you're talking normal, you talk normal, but when you're trying to bullshit somebody, that's your tell. That's literally your tell when you're lying. You get this sweet voice.
So I just bullshit you about how I discovered porn? Why would I?
No, you just you bullshit. When you talk about your mother, you probably most likely spew out a bunch of bullshit because your voice changes. You do the same thing when you're trolling
What did I tell that was bullshit about my mother?
Probably, like I said before, about 50% of what you just fucking said. Yeah, because I don't have proof of it. I don't know you like that. I wasn't there. But you do. When you go to bullshit people, when you've lived long enough on this earth, you can tell a fucking con artist by hearing them.
You're just like my mother. This is what my mother used to say.
Oh my God, here we go.
Exactly
You're just like my mother.
Okay. Before
I mean, true. That's exactly what we were about to hear. You're just like my mother. She's got a problem with women. That's funny. That's funny. Bless her little heart. She can't help it. Okay, I gotta find these other pieces. Okay, I need to find a piece that looks like that. And a piece that looks like that. And then we can go in here and get whatever's in here. Alright.
Before we get into a screaming match again.
That's what you said to me.
Before we get into a screaming match again.
You're really just like her. You're full of shit. You know I'm right.
Grace.
You know
Hey, I told y'all, remember when, what's her name did the meow? And I said when I get into blood sports people, y'all gonna hear me meow? I did it. Okay? I just want to let y'all know I did it. I did the little meow. I did a little meow like I told y'all I was gonna do. Nobody caught it. Nobody fucking caught it. I told y'all I was gonna be Lily Jean the next blood sports I get into. I was gonna do that shit. I'm gonna meow at somebody. Shit. And I did it and none of you fuckers caught it. Damn it. Hold on. I gotta fight these people. They're trying to kill me. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Okay. Wait, what is all that down there? Bruh. Okay. No. Let's concentrate here first. Let's figure out what we're doing here first.
I'm right, Grace.
Shut up.
Exactly what she used to fucking say.
You know I'm right, Grace.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, whatever. Okay.
Wait, did Diesel try to tell me to shut up? Wait a minute. Excuse me. Did Diesel try to tell me to shut up?
God, here we
This
go.
is exactly what
Oh,
she
you're
used to
just
say.
like my
You're
mother.
full of shit.
Okay.
You're full of
Before
shit.
we
You're
get
full
into a
of shit.
screaming
You're
match
full of
again.
shit. That's what she said to me.
Before we
That's
get
what
into a
she said to me.
screaming match
You're just
again.
like her. You're really just like her. You're
Meow.
full of shit. You know
Grace,
I'm right.
Grace,
You know I'm
stop.
right, Grace.
Shut
That's
up.
exactly what she used to fucking
You
say
know
to
I'm
me.
right, Grace.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
okay,
you?
whatever. Okay.
It's exactly what she used to say.
Uh-huh.
Grace,
Gaslighting.
I-
It's
I-
called gaslighting, Xylie.
Okay, sure. It's called I can smell bullshit when it's in front of me.
Grace, I have an opinion question to ask you, right?
Sure.
So, you talk a lot about.
Yeah, no, he's safe. He's safe. He's safe. The homie is safe, okay? The homie is safe. I hear the meow so clearly now. Exactly. I'm telling you. From now on, I am going to pay homage to Lily Jean when I get into blood sports. There will be a random meow at this point, okay? And y'all are going to know it. And you're going to hear it. And you're going to be listening intently to what I say so you can hear the random meow. Okay? Y'all are going to hear it from now on. I told y'all I was going to do it.
About your mom, and you put the, obviously in a very derogatory way, you apply your mother and her personality to Xylie, for example, right? Are you worried about becoming her when you're older?
I just say,
Good question.
my mother used to say those exact quotes to me. I'm just
Look,
saying that.
Matt hyping up Diesel. Good question. Good question. Jesus Christ. These dudes, man. You gotta love them now. You gotta love these guys. Are you gonna let me climb up to the top? Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Alright. What exactly am I doing up here? Oh, is anything up here? Oh. No, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing.
That, but not in the same tone of voice. She was better at manipulating me. Xylie's just a loud old hick. But my mother was better at it. I'm just saying she used to say those exact phrases to me. So I'm just saying. It sounds just like her, except more annoying and less manipulative.
Yeah, but do
Am I
you
afraid of
worry
becoming my mother?
about
No.
becoming her? No?
No.
Do you feel that you
Even
have
though I know I
any
glasses, I look like her glasses now, but-
do you feel that you have any personality traits that are like her?
I mean, of course I do, because she's my mother. I have like an artistic. She's an artistic, sort of more sensitive person. I think I get a bit of that from her. But I don't think I'm very much like her. Even if you take personality traits, forgetting the mental illness, personality tests, we're just very similar. I think she's an INFJ and I'm an ENTP. So basically, totally different people.
So you
That
think
doesn't mean
20,
you're not going to turn
20
into your
years
mother.
from
That doesn't
now?
mean you're not going to turn into your mother.
But what I'm asking is, do you fear of that possibly being a reality that you could exist in? Like one day this won't happen anymore. One day you won't be a creator.
I don't think so. I just think God has given me a very different life than hers. I wouldn't really say like, oh, I'm a better person than her, but I have to say objectively, I'm doing better than her. At my age, she was, already had multiple bodies under her belt, was doing drugs, partying at a college school. Actually, she was like, at my age, I think she was motorcycling across the country to meet up with her 17-year-old boyfriend in Seattle because he wanted to go there to make movies or something. And she was like totally disconnected from her dad, hated her mother, super alienated. I just think God has given me a very different path in life. So I used to be worried about it. I used to be. Because, it's every girl's sort of dilemma. Like, if a girl doesn't like her mother, chances are she's going to end up like her. That is true. I don't think that's going to be true of me. Because I don't see it happening.
You don't see it happening, but
people.
you
We're in
admit
very
that
different places in life right now.
that you hate her and that you guys share some similarities between each other.
I don't hate her.
You speak very poorly of her.
She's mentally ill. Well, because there is a.
She damn right she talks like she hates her mama. And you know what? Here's the thing about that. I can't sit here and say she shouldn't hate her mother. Because something could have very well happened to her. Okay, how am I supposed to get that?
Well, because she has manipulated people online into trashing my career and my dad's. And there's a narrative because she acted like a victim of us, even though she She was checked out like emotionally and mentally, and just lying to us that she cared and she was invested in the family. I would like to correct that, but I do think she's just kind of mentally ill, in over her head. And I just wish she would be honest. I just wish she'd be honest that she got really freaked out when my dad said, like, that their relationship wasn't working. That when my dad got close to me, she got freaked out that I was, like, replacing her. And then she just kind of kept checking out. Now she's doing this thing. She knows that my siblings should be able to see their dad. She said a million times the most important thing for a kid is to have his or her father in their life. She knows what she's doing is wrong, but she's just like, she's being trolled by people on Discord, which is ludicrous, but that is what mentally ill people do. And she's kind of like overcommitted to something to try to turn her life around. I just wish she'd be honest. I think her life could be a lot better. I never wanted her to be working 3 jobs and taking care of 4 of my siblings. Neither did my dad. I never had that as a vision. I always thought she was kind of a weak person, but like she could be helpful and nice and take care of the kids, but she just committed to this sort of like, she'll say to me, like, she doesn't talk to me anymore, but she used to say to me, like, she just all of a sudden went into this thing of like, your father is the problem. She just latched onto that because this is what people on Discord told her. Your father is evil. Your father is abusive. Your father groomed you. Blah 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 blah. Everything under the sun.
So she says a lot of that to you.
Due to her mental illness, she can't really take care of anyone anyways. That's why my siblings are constantly texting me like, Grace, can we meet up? Grace, can you get us out of the situation? Can you get the restraining order removed between us and Dad? We'd like to see him. It's like, that's not taking care of your kids, Mom. Don't you know that? She knows that. She's just
Grace. She said a lot of these negative things to you, right, about your father. And your father says a lot of negative things about her, but ultimately you feel your father is in the right about what in particular regarding, I guess it'd be an annulment in this case because of the background of your family, but, the family is separated, right? There's this discontent on both sides.
But it's not just discontent. She committed perjury by claiming that my dad beat her up when he didn't, and has him restricted from seeing his 4 minor kids and them seeing him. And really, that's just an expression of hatred. I mean, I really think she hates me and my dad, and she hates my siblings. She's torturing them. She knows they want to see their dad. It's ridiculous what she's doing, and it's not even the stupid thing is it's not even helping her. My siblings will despise her for what she's done when they get older. That's absolutely certain from what they're telling me now. And I don't even like talking to them because I don't like hearing about the situation they're in. But when I do talk to them, they're always like, Mom seems kind of crazy. I kind of feel bad for her, but I wish I could see Dad. And this whole situation is crazy. And they're going to despise her for taking them away from him for all these years for no reason. It's stupid. She's setting herself up for ultimate failure. But at a certain point, there's nothing you can do when a woman just wants to be evil.
This can't be real. I don't know. Half the time I think she's actually trying to she's dealt with a lot of trauma, and then half the time I think she's just trolling to see people, how they'll react to her. Bro.
So you
Go ahead,
Xylie. No.
Well, I was going to say, you do realize that people don't look at the problem with you. Okay, for me, I know for me personally, it's not because of your mother that I feel the way I do about your father and you and your father's situation. It's not because of your mother. It's not because I watched your mother. I have never talked to the woman. It's because what I have seen on live streams for myself. Not Shamu's videos, not anybody else's videos. Literally researching and watching your content is what made me believe how I believe about you and your father. It's not your mother's fault. It's what y'all presented.
Xylie, I don't really care. There's lots of Facebook moms out there who think that my dad is a terrible man.
See? Again, she doesn't push back when I tell her something that is, real. You know what I'm saying? She pushes back on stupid shit. She doesn't push back on actual things that I'm bringing to her. You know what I mean? She doesn't. She doesn't push back.
And who's abusive.
Why do you keep saying Facebook mom? What?
Because that's the...
Oh, wait, you froze. You froze right in the middle of that explanation.
Right in the middle of the insult.
Yeah, right in the middle of the insult.
It would be funny if she popped out of the freeze and they're that's why my dad had sex with me. We're like, what?
Oh no, is that... Oh, Grace, hello, you're there. You're there.
Okay, you were in the middle of explaining how I'm a Facebook mom. Go.
It's the genre you're in. Oh, look at this. I'm sure you feel the same way about Andrew Tate.
It's the genre that I'm in. You dumb bitch! You are literally in the live stream of 2 other people in the I hate her. Dear God.
My opinion about him. He's a terrible abuser of women. Okay.
Okay, I will say her country accent is so much better than Matt's. I'm gonna give her that. Her country accent is so much better than Matt. Matt's is horrible.
Hey, if you want to be a pearl clutcher about Andrew Tate and my dad and other masculine men, go ahead. Lots of people do it. I don't really care. I don't really care.
Great.
I'm sure you don't like masculine men.
Here's the sad part of what you're saying. You're obviously ignorant ignorant on who I am. That's the funny part about this. You think
Yes,
you know
I
me,
don't
and you
care
think,
about
and
you.
you
I don't
think-
care about you. I haven't researched you. I don't care.
Obviously, because the shit
You've
that
done
is coming
research
out of your
on me
mouth,
and my-
you're literally
You care
throwing
about
darts
us.
and hoping you hit
You
the
care about
bullseye.
us.
It is
I
absolutely
don't care
fucking
about
amazing.
you. I have not
Holy
taken any interest in
shit.
your
You're
content
a
besides how
shill.
you react to
You
me and
are
my
such
dad.
a fucking chill. You are such a fucking. Oh my god, bro.
I'm a
You
shill?
are
What does that
horrible.
even mean? I'm trying to sell something?
You're a con.
Now
Yeah,
you-
you're a con artist.
Now,
You're a con
now
artist.
who's the one
Absolutely.
just throwing stuff
You're
and
a
hoping
you're a
that it
con
sticks?
artist.
I'm a
You're
shill.
absolutely a con artist. You're a con artist.
Okay, I'm a con artist. What's the con, Xylie? To get on a stream to talk to you? That's
Well,
the con?
okay,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
You want to know? No, you want to know
Great
the con?
job.
Here's the con. All right. When
I don't really wanna
this
hear your
live
ridiculous
stream,
theories.
I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyway. So
I
when
know
you
you
go
will.
back and watch this live stream, watch how you're talking to Matt and Diesel, and then watch how you talk when a woman speaks up, because you can't handle a woman telling you the fucking truth. Because you a hating ass con artist.
I don't like angry old women. That's true.
Okay, I'm an
You're
angry
right.
old. Sorry,
You
that you-
exposed me, Xylie.
I'm sorry
I
you're
don't
scared of
like
that. Are you
old,
scared? Is
angry
that what?
cunts.
Oh my god!
I am
I just figured it out.
enamored.
Holy
of
shit!
old,
I figured it out.
angry cunts.
I figured it
I
out.
don't enjoy
Oh my
talking to
god!
them.
I
Most
figured it
people
out.
on the
You're
internet
scared
in the
of
world-
old women. You're
It hit me like a bolt of lightning. I was like, oh shit, this bitch just don't like old women. That's what it is. Look at Diesel's about to die. He's like, I can't handle any more of this shit. I can't do it.
You're scared of old people. You're scared of old women. Oh my god, I
I'm not
fucking figured it
scared of
out.
you.
You
I
are
just don't
scared.
like
Because you're talking like you're scared. Because you're pulling out these insults
I'm
that come
not.
from like 1986, and it's sad. It's fucking sad. You don't even know what
Angry
to say
old
to me.
cunt comes from
You're
1986.
literally like throwing darts, and you're hoping to hit the bullseye on something that will stick with me, and none of it will stick.
Girl.
No,
You're the one who
girl.
called me
I'm
a
a grown ass
shill.
woman.
one
You're
trying
the
to
fucking
insult me.
girl. You're the
one-
Your daddy
you wish you
literally
were a girl.
leads you by a fucking leash through life. Are you kidding me?
Xylie,
I'm a grown ass woman.
Xylie.
You can't
Xylie.
say that. Your dad literally
Xylie.
leads you by the leash like a
Xylie,
fucking
you
little
should take it as a
poodle running
compliment
around.
that I
Is that
referred to you
okay,
as a
Daddy?
girl
Was that
and not
live
an old
stream okay,
witch.
Daddy? Daddy,
Okay,
you
okay.
made this much money.
Xylie.
Oh my God,
Okay,
people,
Xylie.
I need you to
Xylie.
donate to me because Daddy will
Xylie.
get mad. What?
Xylie, I won't refer to you as a girl anymore. I'll refer to you as a hag. Is that better? Is that more appropriate?
Like I haven't
Okay,
heard
so
that one before.
Hag, listen, Hag.
Okay,
Maybe you
and?
should focus on why you're angry at men and stop projecting
I'm not
your anger
angry at men.
onto my father.
I'm not angry at men.
You
What do you
clearly
mean?
are. You clearly are.
Matt here calls me a misogynist all the fucking time. I'm not angry at men.
I think she really dislikes women, which is why she's yelling at you right now.
No.
Yeah, that's
Fuck you, Matt. Fuck you, Matt. Matthew, was that necessary? Was that really necessary, Matthew? Really? Was that necessary, Matthew?
I'm not angry at men.
You
What do you
clearly
mean?
are. You clearly are.
Matt here
Matt
here
is
calls me a
loving this.
misogynist all the fucking time. I'm not angry at men.
I think she really dislikes women, which is why she's yelling at you right now.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm yelling at
No,
her. Good
she's
one,
not a
Matt.
misogynist.
Okay, Diesel, and I clocked you laughing at Matt's joke. Believe me, I'm taking down names on this shit, all right? And Matt and Diesel are on the list. Axis for 5. We stand hags. Damn right we do. Oh, wait. Where's my alerts? Are my alerts not on here? Oh, you know what? I cut my alerts off. There we go. Wait. Where's my... Wait. Why are my alerts over there? Bro. Okay, hold on. Something ain't right. Okay. Alerts need to go over here. All right.
She's not a misogynist.
Thank
she's a
you.
man-hater.
Let's
She doesn't-
go.
she's-
I moved
she-
up in
she's-
life. Now I'm a man
she's-
hater. Yes.
She's only attacking me because I'm associated with a man.
We broke
If I
the
wasn't associated with a
accusations.
man,
Yes.
she wouldn't be doing this. If I
Yes.
wasn't associated with a masculine, good man, she wouldn't be doing this.
Wait, wait.
She's just projecting her anger.
Who's the masculine good man?
My father, obviously. Were you not paying attention? I'm glad the microphone muffled your cackle because really I couldn't stand hearing another one of those.
Did you really just call Ben Thorp a masculine good man? Are you serious?
Yes, I like him very much, and he's a very masculine, very good man. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. All right. Joke of the week.
Okay. Matt, it sounded like you had a question before that happened.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can we can move on to something else. Actually, something that I wanted to ask you about that I didn't bring up in the script. There was a situation when you were streaming with this guy. He's like one of the biggest Mr. Girl fans or something. I can't remember his name. Smeth, yeah. And you were streaming with him, and then he got really weird because you were driving him to his place, but he didn't want it to be on stream. And then you guys started arguing, and it got really awkward. Do you have any more context to that? Because the video I saw just kind of showed a couple clips, so I didn't really put it in the script.
Yeah, well, I didn't really know him that well, but I wanted to do IRL content, and he was in Boston. I'm close to Boston in Rhode Island, so I was like, Smith, can we meet up and do some IRL content? We can walk around Boston and go to restaurants or whatever. I don't care. We can go roller skating. I just want to do some IRL content. You're close by. And I thought he was an artsy, sort of nerdy guy. So I was like, okay, well, he's not a threat. He's not he'll just be a funny guy to stream with. So he was like, no, I don't want to. And then eventually he told Mr. Girl, his daddy, that I wanted to meet up with him and do IRL content. And Mr. Girl was like, oh, you should do that. That's why he decided to do it. So anyways, we met up. He was acting sketchy, but I didn't really pick up on it super hard because I was just focused on stream. But he got into the car with me. It's on my channel. It's called IRL Stream in Boston Goes Wrong or something like that. And it's an edited version.
Gotcha.
He got in the car with me when I first met him, and he was like,
okay, so would not be caught dead with somebody who looks at Mr. Girl in the way that dude does. I'm sorry. There is something wrong with you if you stan Mr. Girl. I'm sorry. Something's wrong with you if you stan him. Phil for 5. 40 plus raise up. Damn right. Damn right, Phil. Thank you.
I could kill you right now if I wanted to, or something like that. And I was like, okay. I thought he was joking, but he was being sketchy the whole time, like weird jokes like that. But I was like, okay, maybe he's just trying to do a bit. So we met up with this black guy who was a Destiny fan who gave us his parking spot because we couldn't find a place to park. We walked around all over the city. We went swimming in some river, I forget the name. And then when we got, I asked Smith to stay later because he was like, I got to catch the train home. And I was like, no, stay, I'll drive you. So he agreed to that. And then I was like, we dropped the black guy off. I got my car, and I was ready to drive him home. He lets me know at that point that his house is 2 hours away from where I'm going. So I was going to go 2 hours that way and then 4 hours back home. I was like, okay, well, I agreed to drive you home. So, all right, let's go. And then he gets all freaked out because I have the live stream on, and he's like, I don't want people to dox where I live. Yeah. So I was going to stream us driving him home. And I was like, well, I'd really rather the stream be on because, I'm 21, he's 30. I didn't know he was 30, but I don't really want to be in a car alone with him for 2 hours. And I was just thinking okay, well, he's a little freaked out about doxing, but they're not going to figure out anything by the turns we make. They're not geolocating us. So he agrees. We get in the car. About 10 minutes in, I'm driving him. I'm playing music. I'm just he ends his stream. I was like, okay, well, I want to keep my stream on just for safety purposes. And then, my chat was kind of busting his balls, and they were like, party at Smeth's house tonight or whatever. And Smeth, we have your location. I was like, they're just busting your balls. Don't worry about it. My dad was busting his balls too. And he turns to the camera at one point. I'm driving, right? So I'm looking ahead. He turns to my camera on my phone, and he goes, hey, Ben Thorp, I could hurt your daughter right now, and there's nothing you could do about it. And I heard him say that, but I kind of thought he was joking. I want to keep things chill, right? So I'm driving, so I'm okay, haha. And my dad, at that point, my dad started getting freaked out. He was like, oh, okay, Grace. He started texting me, but I didn't see it, but he was like, you got it. Maybe consider just dropping this guy off. Then we're at a stoplight. We're still in the city. We're in Cambridge. And he just goes I have to get out of your fucking car right now. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And the light turned green. I started going, and I was like, what are you talking about? Just relax. And he's like, no, I have to get out of your car. And he starts opening the door, and I was like, Jesus, let me pull over. What are you doing? I'm driving. I pulled over, and he's like, yeah, let me out of your fucking car. And he opens the door, and I was like, dude, fuck you. What the hell? I was going to drive you home. And he goes, fuck me? Oh, I'm the asshole? And I was like, yeah. And he dropped my phone on the ground and stuff, and everything went up. He wasn't being careful. Then he slams the door in my face and walks off. I was like, Jesus, dude, that's crazy to pull. It was 10 p.m. I was driving him home.
Did you guys ever...
He's an angry... Yeah, go ahead.
Did you guys ever interact after that, or have you guys talked about it since then, or has it been just weird to you two?
My dad, because I had Smeth's phone number and I gave it to him before I went out to stream with him. My dad called him and put him in his fucking place.
Yeah.
Which Smith did apologize to my dad. He was like, if you ever fucking threaten to fucking hurt my fucking daughter again, you'll see what fucking happens to you. And Smith was like, okay, sorry.
That's my job.
But,
sorry, that was a joke.
Oh, Matthew.
She's mine to bully, not yours.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Christ.
we didn't really interact. He pretended he was a victim of that experience, even though he was that was totally his fault. It was just he wasn't communicative. I thought I should have known better because he's a Mr. Girl fan. Like not even a Mr. Girl fan. He's like a Mr. Girl idolizer.
Ew, that's
But I thought he
gross.
was kind of like this. I thought he was kind of like this nerdy, artsy guy who's like.
Yep, that's Smith. Yeah. He. Yeah. No, thank you.
You know, kind of like chill, but just kind of reserved. He is an angry person. He is an angry person who is like, you know, bullied in school, who's just hiding his anger under this veneer of like artsy, nerdy kid. Like he is.
Yeah,
He's
not
a
interacting
Mr.
with
Girl
I watched
stan.
it.
What else
He was
do
somebody
you
who could
expect
freak out.
from him?
I watched an interview he did with somebody, and it was Xylie. You would love this interview because his mannerisms are exactly like Mr. Girl. So
Oh
it's,
God, I hate
it's so
the girl with a passion.
it's so fucking weird.
Actually,
yeah.
link me that. I would love to see it. To be honest,
Yeah, I'll send
just
it to you.
later on, just
Yeah.
link it to me. Hey,
Uh,
Grace, I have a question. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask you a question. Did you ever go to therapy like Lav had suggested to you? Or did
No.
you ever like consider actually doing it, or you know when you were going through
I
when like when your
considered it.
dad first got So
I
you
considered
haven't.
it.
Okay, so you haven't gone
No.
yet, is what I'm saying. Or I'm asking. Excuse me. Okay.
No.
What was the thought process for deciding not to go to therapy?
I think having a therapist is kind of like paying somebody to be your friend and talk to you, and that's kind of lame. I can't really like get behind paying somebody to listen to my problems. They're just being a friend who's going to agree with you. And at the end of the day, they're incentivized to agree with you and feed into your biases to keep you coming back. They're not incentivized to tell you if you're way off or if you got something wrong or something doesn't add up. So I don't really see the point. I don't need somebody to just like jerk me off for an hour and tell me what I want to hear and pay them for it.
So
Not yet. I'm not that desperate yet.
Have you talked to friends off stream, you know, about the shit that goes on in your life? And, you know, like, you don't need to say who they are, but, you know, did they recommend anything? Did they say anything? Or did you not really talk about this off stream or with people that, like, maybe like IRL friends or anything like that?
I would just like to say, therapy, can I ask, sorry, Xylie, can I ask you a question? Have you gone to therapy?
No,
You have?
no, I
okay.
have not.
I would suggest maybe looking into that for your psychotic behavior towards strangers
Well,
online.
I'm to be kind of honest.
Just a suggestion.
Is
Just a
pot calling kettle black here? Ma'am,
if
you're
I was
Okay,
a therapist
before both of you
No,
start arguing again.
no, I get my chance to speak.
All
I
right.
have my time.
I would suggest
How Diesel gonna strike? Diesel, how are you, bro? Diesel, let's have a conversation real quick, all right? How are you gonna stop me after this bitch done told me I need therapy? This bitch who's living in an RV in the middle of the woods, okay, has a reputation online that she fucks her daddy, and you gonna try to stop me from saying something to her after this crazy bitch told me I needed therapy? Diesel, what was going through your brain at that point? Did you really think on God's green earth I was gonna stop talking? Like, did you really? Did you really think I was gonna stop talking? I do not understand. He goes, I think Diesel stopped taking this stream seriously once we voted to have Grace on. Yeah, thank you, Sakura. I was already told by one person, keep talking, Xylie, keep talking. So I'm just taking oh my God. I'm just taking Mama Max's advice. He told me to keep talking, so I'm just doing what Mama Max told me to do. No, I'm not mad at Diesel. Diesel's the homie. I'm not mad at Diesel. I'm just fucking with him. I'm just messing with him. I'm not mad at him. That's my homie.
that you go to therapy, not me.
Baby girl, you're living
You
in
may
the
have
middle
some
woods in a
some
rundown
basic
RV. I
issues
would not be
with
the one who needs
masculinity
therapy
that
right
a
now.
therapist could
Yeah.
possibly help you with.
Yes. Okay.
Well, look at me and look at you, and we'll decide who needs therapy. we can't even look at you 'cause you're too much of a
I don't
coward
have
for
a
a general.
reputation on the internet. My dad fucking me. Yes, look at me and look at you.
I mean,
Me when Grace's Discord freezes.
Did it freeze? That was like the perfect moment for it
Oh
to
my
freeze.
god.
I thought legit that was like a foreboding silence.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was like, oh god, here we go.
Yeah. Hopefully she comes back. I wanted to answer that question.
Which
Sorry,
question?
my bad.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you're
it's
back.
all it's all
You
right,
froze
Grace.
again.
All right. So the question I asked you was friends off stream, right? People maybe you know IRL, friends of yours. Have you talked to them about the struggles that you're going through? If so, what did they say? What's the general consensus from those people?
Yeah, here and there. You know, people don't really want to deal with complicated family issues. They kind of say the same horseshit thing that Xylie says, like, go to therapy. It's not really very helpful. You know, but unlike Xylie, I'm not worried about my Heavenly Father when it comes to Judgment Day.
Wait, I didn't say go to therapy. I was asking,
Of
did
course-
you take Lab's advice?
course-
That's the only thing I said. I don't give a fuck if
Why
you
would
go
I
to
take the
therapy or not.
Okay, so these are my options for advice. You, a self-described angry old bitch, or
Ma'am,
that
I am
little
not giving you
oblivious
advice.
whore.
Why do you keep
What?
saying I'm giving you advice? I'm not giving. I
Just
give two
basic
fucks what
principles.
you do.
Basic-
I
why
don't
would you
care.
suggest- why
Baby
would you-
girl, you are 10. I don't
This
give a
entire
fuck if
thing
you
has
get
been you
therapy or not.
telling me what I
And
do.
whatever self-destruction you
entire-
do,
well,
I
you do
hope you
care
do
'cause
it on a
you asked.
live stream because
You
I'm
do
going to
care 'cause
cover
you
it and
asked.
make fucking money
do care
covering it.
'cause you
So
asked.
please, whatever
do care 'cause you
explosion you
asked.
do in your life, please do it online so I can cover it and make money. Honey, your content. I don't give a fuck about the rest.
period, point blank, period. I don't give a fuck about the rest. Just saying. Bye, Overseer. You have a good night. I really do not care. At that point, I did not care. And I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, like, I never really got angry with her. I never really got angry at her. This was literally like a blood sport where it was, I'm just talking shit. And honestly, at this point, I was just saying shit that would piss her off. I still don't hate her. I don't hate Grace. I don't hate Grace at all. I was talking shit. That's all.
Yes, I am content. I understand
Yes,
you're too
you
unoriginal to come up
are.
with any of your
You're
own content. You have to
content.
use mine, and
No,
I don't copyright strike you
yes.
for any of that because I'm a sweetheart.
You, honey,
aren't
you
I?
can't copyright
Alright.
strike me because it's called fair use, bitch. But if you want to try, let's go. Because
I
you don't
don't do
have any
that
fucking
stuff.
money to
I'm
sue
just
anybody.
saying,
You don't have
You
any
can't
fucking
come
money
up with
to
your own content.
Bro, you don't
You
have any
can't
money
come
to
up with
sue
your own
anybody. How the
content,
fuck you
so
gonna
you have to
copyright
use
strike
mine.
somebody?
You
don't
can't
have
come up-
money to
you
sue
can't come up-
anybody. Bro, what?
You can't.
You gonna
Okay,
copyright strike
Xylie,
somebody? You
Xylie,
don't have any money to sue
Xylie,
anybody.
Xylie,
Go ahead.
do me a
Yes.
favor, Xylie,
Yeah,
Xylie.
come on. What?
Do me a favor.
What?
Prove to me how little you care
What?
about me. How
Okay.
little you care about me
Uh-huh,
by
yeah.
leaving the stream. Please, I beg you.
Now
please.
she's begging me
because
to
you would want
leave.
that,
Prove
and I
how
love being
little you
here
care.
and making
Prove
you
how
feel
little you care.
uncomfortable. No,
Prove.
no,
Prove
because
that
I
you
like
don't
making
care
you
about
feel
me,
uncomfortable,
because I
baby
don't care
girl.
about you.
That's absolutely fine. I don't want you to care
came on
about me.
stream. You came on the call to talk to
I'm
me.
okay
I did
with
not come
that.
on here to talk to you. I will not
true.
ever reach out to you. Guaranteed.
absolutely
The only
fine.
time I've ever talked to you
I don't need
is when
you
you use
to.
my name, my content, my face, and your thumbnail
Yeah.
and DM me on Twitter.
Yeah,
That's the
I
only
did.
time
I
I've
even
ever
talked
interacted
about
with you,
that.
honey boo.
Yeah, I
honey
know.
Girl. So
Yeah.
prove how little you care by
Uh-huh.
leaving the call right now.
No,
It'll be an
because it's
epic
what you
diss.
want.
It'll
It's
be
what
an
you
epic
want.
roast.
No, it
It'll
wouldn't.
be an absolutely epic
Actually,
roast of
the
me. No,
diss would be
girl,
me staying here because
according to-
I make you uncomfortable. So of course I'm going to stay here. Hello,
You
you're the
make everyone
content.
uncomfortable who listens to you.
No,
you have a
I
harsh,
don't.
grating voice, and you're annoying.
Really? I make everybody uncomfortable.
Yes, unless they're also evil women like you, which your entire chat is
Oh.
made up of.
Oh, my entire chat is made up of angry women. Oh, God, you're dumb.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still want to stay here, though. Go ahead.
All right.
Ah!
You care enough about me to stay here just to piss me off.
I care enough
that
about
correct?
you.
Can we
Yes,
confirm
I
that?
care enough about you to piss you
Okay.
off. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
So you don't not give a fuck. You do care.
No, I care enough to make you content. Absolutely.
I want to
mean-
pivot back to the question about the people in your life. So your friends
Jesus is like, okay, I want to get back to the question.
say, Grace, I don't want to talk about your family shit with you. Is that what I'm hearing from you?
I mean, essentially, it's a complicated thing to talk about with people, and they just mostly they just brush it. They don't want to deal with it. I don't really blame them. But you know, there have been like a lot of people online who have reached out to me and been like genuinely nice and tried to help me talk through things, which I do appreciate. But in real life, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I dropped out of high school because COVID hit and it was online. I didn't really care. So reach out to those people here and there. I told one friend about my YouTube channel before any of the family drama stuff, and she blocked me on everything because of my take on marriage, supposedly, like that women have marital obligations. So that was my one experience of sharing myself with her. I don't really know. I don't really know.
So you don't really have like close IRL friends that I'm hearing that you hang out with or spend time with?
Not many. Here and there, but not many.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're one of the only people that could probably go to their friend and explain their family problems by making a YouTube playlist for yourself. Be like, here, this is all my issues.
Yeah, I think my old friends from high school probably watch me. They probably do. They probably lurk, but they haven't really talked to me about it. Except one of them, Margaret. She did text me and she was like, "Oh, you're a live streamer now." You know, it's been a bit, you know, confusing and crazy. So I kind of like wanted to figure it out before I sort of involved people I knew in real life into it. But most of them are kind of boring too, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Mm. And then internet friends, like actual friends, like people, again, like you're not talking on like a live stream, like you're just chilling, hanging out with someone.
No, like actual friends. Yeah.
So those people you've discussed your
Wait,
family
so you have
issues
those?
with, right? And
Yeah.
what was a general take
Here, there,
from
my
them?
struggles.
Is there a general take? Is it varied? What is coming from the people in your life that, you know, might influence your decisions?
I don't think she has anybody in her real life. I really don't. I don't think she has anybody in her real life. I think she's surrounded by nothing but people who want shit from her. I don't think she has anybody who... Honestly, I don't think she has anybody who likes her for her. They all want something from her. Her dad certainly wants something from her. He wants the money that she can make. That's a sad fucking existence. Think about it. You know? That's sad.
I would say, like, there is a girl, this is in my chat, but there's a girl named Rini in my chat who was just like, you know, Grace, you're just trying too hard to, like, make shit happen, and you need to be more relaxed and more feminine and just chill on stuff. And I listen to her because she's pretty based, and she's like 17, and she's from England, and she's just like, you know, like, I see that you're like, you feel like you have the burden of the whole world on your shoulders. You don't. It's just your family kind of got crazy and your mom got crazy, but like, just relax.
But this is a chat number.
Most people tell me to relax.
This isn't somebody like you have a private conversation with.
She's my bestie.
It's just...
Honestly, YouTube saved my life and my dad's life, I would say. My mom was unable to stop attacking all of us. She just couldn't stop herself. It was just endless sort of breakdowns and rehashing of stuff. She couldn't get out of the mindset. She said she heard my dad's voice in her head 24/7.
So
he didn't want that. He didn't want that.
So before we start talking about your mother
getting
again,
him back, it got crazy. It got crazy. You have no idea how crazy it got in private. It's just, it got psychotic. I'm glad at the end of the day that it became public.
So you think, you know, everybody sitting around, like us sitting around and talking about the issues in your family, which many people would consider like private family issues. You're glad that those things are public, that everybody can kind of comment on them?
I really am, truly, because of the truth to be, weren't getting anywhere privately. So in a way, I'm glad my mom went down the route she did, because it just made it clear how actually she was just lying that she wanted to keep our family together. She was just lying that she...
See, that's another thing about liars, too. They love pointing out other liars. I don't know how... Oh. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how much of the truth she's actually telling, to be honest. I don't know.
You know, wasn't going to bring the courts or legal stuff into it. She was just lying that she thought my dad was a good guy. She just lied about all that. She was emotionally checked out. So
but
at the end of the day, she showed her true colors.
The general internet consensus would be that, you know, you and your father are the most culpable in your family's dysfunction, right? Or maybe not you, maybe you're a victim of your father, but either way, they put your father at a position of culpability in your family much higher, right? That doesn't sound like it would be the...
They do, but that's the internet consensus, like, people who are only briefly jumping in. And here's like yours on videos. People who actually watch us, they don't think that.
So what about people like Shamu,
like
who...
thousands of messages in my chat, like, get away from your dad.
So what about people like Shamu, who have just watched everything?
Shamu gets more content out of fueling my mother to do crazier and crazier legal things and attack father through isolating her into private group with him and his trolls. And he is like he's a psychotic type of person. He likes lying about us online, trolling us, fucking with us, making us look bad. He fuck about my mother. The idea that any of these
I hate her internet.
is not true. They just wind her up, watch her attack us.
Her internet can't handle being on camera and doing the voice at the same time. Yes, exactly, Diesel. Exactly. You know, Diesel, you're my friend. You're my buddy. I would actually say, I would go so far as to say, you're my close friend. You know? Mr. Diesel, you and Matt deserve a talking to. Oh, don't awe me yet, because I'm about to switch it up on you. You two motherfuckers were egging me on. Like, how in the hell? This bitch just got finished telling me that I need to go see fucking therapy. Okay? And you thought for one fucking second that I was going to stop talking and not react to this girl trying to tell me that I need to go see therapy when she's running around the internet where people thinking she fucking her daddy. But you thought I was going to quit talking? What part of your mind did you lose when you thought I was going to stop talking? Sir, I know you're still here, okay? I know you're still here. I know you're still watching. What part of your mind did you lose at that moment? Listen, you were brought in because we knew it'd be coming on. Oh, so you used me, is what you're saying. Oh, well, Wow. I got used. What a friendship. This motherfucker said yes with love. Whatever.
Us.
Wait, do you have Shamu's calling this? Is Shamu's calling this? Yeah? Okay, cool.
And then laugh at it. That's what they do.
So, Shamu was in waiting. He would like to come on and talk to you.
For his entertainment. Oh god, here we go.
All right, Shamu, you're on.
Okay, I just want to say, I stand Shamu for the simple fact of what you're about to see that happens. He did what I couldn't do.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, dude. And you know what? He did it really calm. Like, super calm. Like, Shamu seems like a really chill dude. Okay, anyway. All right, here's Shamu talking.
I just wanted to... What's up, Xylie? I just wanted to clear up some of the stuff that she's saying about Courtney and the people that I know, that whole thing. Is it Matt? Matt, are you the one that watched everything and you wrote everything for the video?
Most of it,
You don't know everything I'm talking about. It'll just take it won't take very long to explain.
Right.
So when the Thorp started, right, with Courtney, a big part of their content was humiliating her and putting her out there to humiliate. But let me just talk and then we can do whatever. It's about humiliating her. Like, do you remember the Discord VC, Matt, where they made her take her shirt off and get in her bra?
Yeah, there was a bit. Yeah, there was a
Sexually
VC where
humiliate her
she.
and stuff?
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff like that. There's one where she took off her shirt, and I think one of the kids walked in at one point. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, that was actually right before a court date for Ben.
Yeah, the court.
That's a lie. No, wait, hang on. That's a
That
lie.
was the day
They didn't
of
walk
court.
in with her shirt off. She was in a tank top, and my sister walked in, and she hurriedly put her sweater on.
She was in a
over her tank
bra.
top.
I censored
It's
it.
not true. She wasn't in a bra. She wasn't in a bra.
She was. I have the whole thing.
She was not in a bra. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Because the original raw video, she was in a tank top. I'm not saying she didn't take off her tank top, but it wasn't when my sister walked in. She put on her sweater to look
Okay.
like something crazy was going on, when really she was just sitting in front of the Discord VC in a tank
So,
top.
I was just trying
That's
to
what
make a
pissed
point.
me off, because
And-
I was like, why are you trying to make it look like something weird is going on here? You're in a tank top, like putting on your sweater as if like you're really being exposed. What are you doing?
No. It was just about humiliating her. That was my only point. And if you remember the stream where Ben like slaps Grace's ass or whatever, the way
Yes.
that Grace and Ben like to treat Courtney. So they constantly did that kind of stuff to humiliate her, and they would get some satisfaction out of that, and they would try to make content out of that. Now,
Hey,
when,
Shamu, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, well, I was explaining something, but yeah, you can.
When
ask
you
me
and your
something.
friends convinced my mother to get drunk and saw up a futon on live stream and I had nothing to do with it, were you guys interested in humiliating her, or like what was the explanation for that?
So that was before. That was when we first started.
So, no, I
watching you
didn't
guys.
ask when that happened. I didn't ask when that happened. I just asked what was your intention.
But we're gonna get
Were you
derailed.
intending to
Can
humiliate
I
Okay,
just
But,
explain?
let
so
Shamu
were
finish
you
his point,
intending to
Grace.
humiliate
Wait,
her
wait.
when you guys did that?
Grace,
Let me just
Okay,
explain.
so
let him
then
explain
let's
his
answer
point.
the question.
Let him
No,
explain
no,
his
no.
point, and then we
We'll
can get to
circle
that.
back.
No, no,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
fine.
circle
No,
back.
you guys defend him. You guys defend him.
We'll circle
Not
back
defending.
after he's done defending.
Yeah.
After
Well,
he's
Oh my god, she's so frustrating. Oh my god. I just, you know. Okay, how do I put this? I hope one day she does an IRL stream and she comes across the right person. That's what I hope for. I hope she comes across the right person with that mouth of hers. That's all I'm saying. You know? Nice, cool, calm, collected conversation with the right person. That's all I'm saying. And I hope it's caught on tape. Well, okay, we don't use tape anymore. I hope it's caught on a live stream or some kind of recording. Okay? I hope it is. I'm just saying. I've moderated better debates with dumber people, I bet.
he's done
Explain
saying his
everything.
point. Yeah.
No, no
Yeah.
worries. No worries. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a big part of their content. And when Ben talked about like smacking Courtney and all that stuff when he broke her glasses, there's clips of that, Matt. I'm sure you've seen it, where he talks about, he's like, yes, Rini, I did have to smack her because she was acting crazy. And the assault on Grace's brother, you know, people began to like try to want to help them, and so people would talk to them and try to be like, you know, this isn't good what they're doing. You know, they're trying to humiliate you. They're being physically abusive, and so people would talk to them and all this stuff.
No, Stick, I'm not that right person because I'm too old to be that right person. Now, if I was back in my 20s, I definitely would have been the right person back then. But now, nope, now I'm old and I'm peaceful. You know, we're all about peace here, all right? We're all about peace, love, and, I gotta climb from the other front, don't I? Son of a bitch. Okay. So, nope. I'm not the right person anymore. Jessica Pizzle Provide. Oh my god, your chat AI is hilarious. Hi, Mr. Diesel, the troll that Xylie is using for drama, aka according to AI. What? It says, oh my god, your chat AI is hilarious. Hi, Mr. Diesel, the troll that Xylie is using for drama. I mean, true. It's his video. True.
Later on down the line, Grace and Ben kicked
No,
Courtney out
no,
of the house.
you can't just filibuster. You're just telling straight up lies.
I'm not-
You're telling
I'm
straight
not-
up lies. There's no clips of my dad beating up my mom, like she said on the affidavit. There's no clips of it.
Matt's seen
There's
it.
clips of him saying. There's clips of him saying that he knocked her glasses off her face.
When is the I'm just saying merch? Oh god, no! Whoo! Whoo! I almost died. I almost died. Did you see that? I almost died, bro. I think I already have merch on there that says I'm just saying. Don't I already have that merch? I thought I already had it. Alright, we're going to try something tricky. I don't know how well this is going to work. I may die. That did not work. Hold on. Is this where I need to be? Ooh, no, there's nothing up here. Alright. Okay.
She lied that he beat her on her head
I
and
didn't say
torso
that.
on the affidavit. That is a
Okay,
straight
but
up
that's the
lie.
retort-
Oh,
You're trying
thank you for the donations, by the way.
to confuse two
I'm
things.
not saying that
You're
he did
confusing
that.
two things by saying,
I'm
oh,
just-
there's clips of him saying that he did assault her. Not true. He said he knocked her glasses off her face
didn't
because she was
say that.
acting
No,
crazy
he-
because my brother was about to go to prison.
Okay, but I
He
didn't
was putting
say
himself
that
in jeopardy of
he
being
assaulted her or
going to
anything
prison
else.
by breaking an NCO.
Okay,
You're trying to make
but,
it sound like that is what I'm saying.
So later, when Ben and Grace
There was no
kicked Courtney
assault
out
on my
and
brother.
Court-
My dad did
Okay,
not
Grace,
assault my
Grace.
brother. My dad did not
Grace,
assault my
shut
brother.
the
The
fuck
charges
up,
were dropped. There
bro.
was no assault.
Grace,
You're just
I
lying.
have let you speak uninterrupted quite a bit. Please let him speak.
But he's just lying, though.
Well, then
then
it can be confronted after.
Yeah, after I explain my point, right? So later they kicked Courtney out and they had the kids, right? And I have pictures of the house,
Why?
how they left it. I have pictures of the house, of how they left it, if you want to see.
Shamu's a better person than I am. I can tell you that right now. Shamu is a better person than I am.
I can send them to you. It was left in a mess. They had Courtney go back and
True.
take the kids because they couldn't take care of the house or do anything, right?
Lie!
about to
She
leave the
asked to be
house.
back with the kids, Shamu! She asked to be back with the kids and for us to leave! Shamu! That's a lie! You're just lying! It was on Discord
I'm not-
VCs. She was pretending to be homeless. She called and she said, okay, let's switch. I want the kids. You
What
guys
am
move
I
out. We
missing?
did not force her to come back. We had asked her to come back because what kind of mother
I'm
fucking
almost-
abandons her
I'm
minor
He's
children?
almost done. And then I will let you pop off uninterrupted.
Yeah. So she takes the kids back or whatever,
He's
right?
better than me.
This is
I
when
couldn't have
so
done it.
they were left. The kids and Courtney were left with no money. I have the bank transfers actually from Ben to Grace. It's about $80K. He funneled all the money to her out of fear that Courtney would divorce him. So she had no money. So basically, what was left was my friends and stuff wanted to support Courtney because they felt really bad for her. So they helped her through this whole entire thing to where now she has the kids back and she's working 2 jobs to take care of them because she had no money and they're going through divorce court now and all that stuff. But the narrative that I want to do any of that for content or that Courtney is a lolcow is so like she hasn't been on videos, she hasn't been on streams, which is what really gets Ben and Grace mad because they want to humiliate her.
Good.
I have no interest in that whatsoever. I feel really bad for her and her children, and I think it's great that she's working 2 jobs now and doing all this stuff, but nobody's trolling her. Nobody is doing any of this shit for content. We genuinely feel bad for her and like wish her the best. So that was my only point with Grace saying that people are trolling her or any of this other shit. That's not true at all.
You are an absolute liar. Number one, the idea that you care about the kids. When my mother abandoned, she was not kicked out. Her and my dad agreed that at a certain point, they were like, okay, this just keeps looping. At a certain point, if we can't work this out, we should split up somehow. She, on that day, she walked out, went to my dad's house down.
Yeah, let's watch the arrest part of the stream on Xylie stream. No, I ain't covering that. Did Ben finally get arrested? Yeah, he got arrested a second time. He has a no contact order with his daughter, yet they're still living in the woods. Bro. They have a no contact order, let's put it that way.
On the road, pretended my dad had kicked her out with no clothes or food or money, which is not true. We didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She walked down there and convinced my dad's dad to get her a hotel room. Then later came back her car, streams from her Discord VCs from her car to me and my dad.
You there, Grace?
Freeze? Did she freeze?
Give it a second.
Hello?
All right,
Yeah,
you're back,
she
Grace.
froze. Hold on,
Hello?
you're frozen.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
Turn
you're
off the
good.
camera, it might be better.
Hello?
Hello?
Bandwidth.
Grace,
Oh,
the
my
camera's probably fucking you all.
Yeah, if you turn it off, it might be better.
Is it better now? Is it better now?
It is so
Yeah.
much better.
Is it better now?
Wonderful.
Yes.
Grace, so
Okay.
before
okay.
you,
So
but
so
can I just
wait, hang
say
on.
real quick,
Let
we're
me
gonna
finish.
let
Let me
Okay,
finish.
now
When
let
my
Grace
mom
finish
left-
and you'll
Wait,
respond.
hang on. I was responding.
We got
responding.
you. We got.
I was
It's okay.
responding to
Go
you
ahead.
saying we
Go
really
ahead.
care about the kids.
Damn,
We
bitch,
really care about the kids.
go.
You do not. When my mother pretended she was homeless while really she had manipulated my dad's dad into getting her a hotel room and was pretending to me and my dad and my siblings that she was homeless. She,
Okay, guys, I'm gonna work out in the game. Okay, we're gonna work out.
I'm sorry, you guys called the police on us, effectively swatting us, but not actually. You didn't actually get a SWAT team called, but you called the police on us, knowing full well that I was there alone with my dad and my siblings multiple times. For things that my brother had said, like my sister is a sex slave. You sent tips into the police knowing they would come to our house and interrogate me and my siblings many times. These things that were ridiculous
No.
Discord lies. You sent them in as anonymous tips to harass me and my family when you knew full well that my siblings were there alone with just me and my dad. Their mother had left them. They were terrified. And you sent police to harass us through anonymous tip lines. This happened 3, 4, 5 times in a row. You tried to start police investigations. You tried to harass us. Those kids were terrified. They'd never interacted with that many police in their life, and we could do nothing to stop it. You knew those kids were by themselves. You knew that I had to be their stand-in mother because you had trolled my own fucking mother into leaving. You don't give a fuck about my siblings. You are a horrendous person. You don't give
Okay,
a
so-
fuck. Don't
the
lie
only
about
time-
that. You fucking
only time-
traumatized my siblings with that shit.
The
You're
only
a fucking
time the-
liar.
when you-
And you know what? I think this part, she actually believes what she's saying. You notice how she's different with him versus how she was with me? I think she was... Bro, I think she actually believes what she's telling him.
you were hitting when you were
Only
hitting
idiots
Courtney on
call people
stream,
bullies.
that was the only time anybody called the police. when you were assaulting her on stream.
No,
that
that's
did happen,
not true.
but it was when you were
people
hitting her on
sent in
stream.
anonymous tips. You people sent in anonymous tips, and then you laughed about it to us. You sent pizzas, you sent police, you sent tons of stuff, and I wouldn't even really care if it was just me and my dad, but you knew that we were there with my siblings, and that our mother had left because you had convinced her to leave.
Nobody convinced. Wait, no, you guys were the ones that convinced Courtney. You were the ones that said that told Courtney.
You had
there's
been
like
slowly
hours of
manipulating
audio.
her. You had been slowly
No.
manipulating her to run away from my dad, and it happened that night. And then we were there
No.
by ourselves.
You
we
guys
had
were
no.
the ones that told her to leave the kids.
Your
There's
best
streams of
friend,
it, Grace.
Rizza, your best friend said the child abuse is funny. He said he laughs at it when people's kids are.
And Diesel says, I was sitting there kicking my feet at how much she was yelling. Her saying all of this is so conspiracy pilled. Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's my thought process, Diesel. I actually believe that's probably what her father told her. And because I think, okay, so everything that she's telling him right here, I think she actually believes it. And it probably came from her father. Because her tone is completely different when she believes what she's saying versus when she knows she's spewing bullshit. Her tone is completely different. I think she actually believes what she's saying to Shamu. And it could have been, if it is not true, because again, I wasn't there, but if Shamu is telling the truth and Grace isn't, it could be because the father fed that bullshit to Grace, and Grace actually believes it because she was told that was the truth. Because her tone is totally different right now than it was when she was talking about her mother masturbating, thinking about her daughter and her husband and stuff like that. Her tone is completely different. Like, she believes the shit she's saying right now. You know? I think this is probably the most genuine Grace we saw in that entire live stream. And that's why she got so upset, because she actually believed what she was saying. He broke her. He broke that facade. And you know what's funny? He broke that facade being cool, calm, and collected. Even when she was cutting him off, he was cool, calm, and collected. I wish I could. You know what, Sephiroth? That's probably another thing too. You're probably correct. I think her tone is different because she knows she can't flirt her way out of this with Shamu. I agree. I agree with that also. She knows it's not going to work with him. That's true. That's absolutely true. I think it's a combination of both. I really do. And I think you brought up a really good point with that. She knew that wasn't going to work for him. She knew that was not going to work with him. It's called Immortal Phoenix Rising. Wait, what is this? Wait, mid-air glide for... Oh! Yes, please. Thank you. And boom. I think I got new wings, too. All right.
Hurt by your trolls. He said
That's
that.
gross.
I wouldn't even
I don't
care.
remember that.
He said that. Well, that's your best friend. That's my mother's
Well,
fucking
Rizza
best
is
friend.
a-
I know because
Rizza's
he
a-
tells me constantly.
He
that
tells you all
talks to
kinds
her
of shit
every
that's
single
not
day.
true because Riz is a troll. He says all kinds of shit
But
that's
you
not
can't
true,
just say,
or
okay,
it's just extreme.
so
but
so
he's
you're a troll too.
Grace.
So everything you guys say is both true and not true. No, you said you care about
No,
those kids.
I don't.
You
I
do
don't
not
troll like
care
that. I
about
make
those
videos.
kids. You do not care. If you
You're kinda
cared,
acting like
you
a hag right now.
If you cared, if you didn't want to humiliate my mother, why did you include all those clips of her being humiliated in your documentaries for
Yeah,
everyone in
okay,
the world
I
to
can
see?
explain that.
Why did you
I can
include?
explain
Why
that.
did you
Because I
personally
wanted-
clip her
because I-
sexual thing with Warmaxer, which is the reason that still gets around? If you're so embarrassed for her and you want to protect her
Okay.
so much, you use it for content. You fucking faggot.
I can talk about it, right? So when I first started doing it, yeah, I wanted to be fair because I didn't want to like be biased with the coverage of the whole thing and everything that happened. All this other stuff, as far as like you guys kicking her out of the house, that happened way later. But when I first made the first video or whatever, I wanted to be fair, so I included her too. I included stuff from Courtney, from you, and from Ben. But as far as the stuff that
That's
happened
not
later,
true. It wasn't fair. You lied in tons of that stuff. It was already pro Courtney. The idea, no, you guys just took my mother's
so
side
you're just
because you saw that she
contradicting
was
yourself.
mentally-
You're
she was
contradicting
mentally
yourself now.
weak person in the family. You started early. When she started doing her own streams, you guys would come on, pretend you were her friends, get her to admit embarrassing things. Then you trolled her into sawing a futon while drunk on live stream. Everybody
They
laughed
thought it would
about
be
it.
good content. Yeah, it was just a funny thing.
You
That was
turned
when
her
we first
into a
started talking to
lolcow.
her.
If you want to talk about embarrassing, that's embarrassing. Then you realize that the better content was
people-
turning her against her husband and her
No.
children. So you
I
went
have
with
no
that.
interest in.
And you've been doing this for years now. You trolled
No,
a
I have-
retarded man into eating his own shit, and he later died.
No, I helped make the video on that. That's Earjuice's video. If you want to go look at it, it's on Odyssey. I helped make it and fucking put it out there and expose what happened with that. So
You're
that's
best
just a lie.
friends with the guys who did it.
No,
You were
we
best
hate
friends
each
and
other.
are best
We
friends with
hate
the
each
guys who
other's
did
guts.
it.
No,
Not true.
The reason we made
That's
it
not
was
true.
against those
Grossly
guys.
was the top one who did that. You and Grossly were
Grossly was
totally
not.
neck and neck.
The
You
video,
were
he
neck and
helped-
neck. You
he
were both in a
helped
server
make the
together. You
video.
did everything together.
He helped make the video.
I
against
saw
that
it.
to
I
expose
saw
it.
the video of the Discord
Okay, well,
VC
fucking
of
go
him
watch it,
convincing
Grace.
this guy to eat his own shit. He did that on the. You can hear his voice. He has a distinctive voice. You were on
No,
the Discord
Grossly-
calls. You watched a retarded man eat his
No.
own shit. You laughed on the Discord calls.
No.
Then you made a video later about it. That doesn't excuse you. What was that
No,
about?
we made a video
You
about it
people
because we didn't
are
like
like-
the guy that did that. That's
I
why
think
we
your
did-
mom is the lolcow. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think your mom is the lolcow. I think you and your dad are. Because
Absolutely, 100%. Her and her dad are the lolcow. Her and her dad are the people that everybody makes videos on, that people talk about. It's her and her dad who are the lolcows. At this point, I wouldn't even call her mom a lolcow because her mom's not even doing anything online anymore. The woman works multiple jobs. And from what Shamu says, she's only talking to people on Discord on Sundays. She's not the lolcow. Grace and her father are the lolcows. Like, what?
What was that
No,
about?
we made a video
You
about it
people
because we didn't
are
like
like-
the guy that did that. That's why
I think
we
your
did-
mom is the lolcow. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think your mom is the lolcow. I think you and your dad are. Because
But-
it's you and your dad that people are making videos on. That would be you and your dad are the lolcows, not your mom.
In fact, if anything, people would say
I'm
that I
a self-aware
content cuts
lolcow.
because
She's the type of lolcow.
like there's
She's
no
the type
interest in
of
making
lolcow
videos on
who-
Courtney
there's-
or you
there's
guys anymore.
VCs,
I don't
there's
want to make
VCs,
videos on
there's
you guys
VCs.
anymore.
Okay, but you're here. You're here. Leave the call then if you're so
Yeah,
uninterested. Leave
no,
the fucking
because
call,
I didn't
faggot.
like
Leave
the
the fucking call,
accusations,
faggot.
and
Leave
I
the
wanted
fucking
to-
call, faggot. Leave the call, faggot.
Hey,
If you're not interested,
serve
leave the
some
fucking
more,
call.
Grace. Holy
Leave the
shit.
call. If you're not
Everybody,
interested,
she's being a hag. She's being a hag, everybody. Make
leave the
point.
call
She's
if
being
you're
a
not
hag.
interested. You're not
gonna get
interested in me and my
upset, Grace?
family, then leave the call. Leave the call.
Maybe you can calm down a
Yeah,
little bit.
I'm upset at
You
the
made some
idea that
accusations, so I just
you
wanted to
are the
explain because
person-
I don't talk
you
about
are-
it.
I love this. I absolutely love this. 22% chance to triple damage with sword air combo. 22% damage with power strike finisher while at plus 30 on the combo. No, I don't want to go here. I want to go here. Equip. Customize. Oh, I want it to look like. Which one do I want it to look like though? No, I want it to look like that one. Yeah. Yep. And then it matches that. Yep. All right, we're good to go. We are good to go. Okay.
are
the
the
stuff on
person.
streams.
You
First
are
time
one of the
kind of
people
explained
who
it.
has convinced my mom to do all this shit. You are.
No, she wants to take care of the kids, and God bless her.
How is she
Godspeed. I
taking
hope
care
that
of
she
them?
does well in.
Okay, Shamu. Okay,
working
Shamu.
two
How is she taking
jobs.
care of them? Okay,
Because you guys
my
stole all
sister
the
texts
money,
me and
Grace.
says, my sister texts me and says, hey, mom, mom's drunk on Discord again. Mom's inviting people over from Discord. I feel uncomfortable. I feel weird. This is weird. Mom gets drunk every Sunday and screams at people on Discord. She yells out faggot and slurs and stuff. I don't know what's going on. She has weird friends online. She doesn't talk to us anymore. Is that her fucking taking care of her children, Shamu? Or is that you manipulating a mentally ill woman into isolating her kids into a fucking torture chamber of an apartment where she continues to interact with you people because it's the only friends she has?
She
You
talks
tell
to
me.
people on Sundays.
You tell me. Does that sound like her taking
right.
care of my siblings?
So-
Does it? Does it?
So Grace, now you're gonna let Shamu respond without yelling. So you're gonna let him speak.
I'm seeing the breakdown in real time. This is exactly what I asked
Bro.
for. Let's go.
On Sundays, yeah. Of course.
I'm just taking those. Listen. It's just like when you play video games, okay? Listen, if the boss is too tough for you or whatever, okay? If they're a little tough and you got to break them down, all right? Just like in a video game, don't stand there toe to toe. Just do little jabs, stick and move, okay? I was shanking her. All right? I was shaking her. That's all. Just tap, 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 tap. And then let it go. And then tap, tap. And then let it go. Tap, tap. was sprinkling it. They are all younger than her, and there are 3 of them that are under the age of 18. Zephyrus. We're just doing a little tappity on her. It was hilarious. We're almost done.
Courtney and some of my friends and stuff, they do VCs. I'm not always there, but...
FYI, do y'all see how pretty my character is? Look how pretty she is. I make good-looking characters. Okay? My girl got the beautiful gray eyes, the beautiful olive skin with the cute pink purplish hair. I make good-looking characters, thank you very much. Okay? My girl is hot. All right? It is hot girl summer with this character. Thank you very much.
They'll do VCs and they'll shoot the shit or whatever because they're friends. And that's about it. And they only do it really on Sundays. That's the only time she can get time because she has 2 fucking jobs. Because you guys stole all the family's money. Your fucking poor siblings, you stole their money, and you don't even help them out. Like, what is wrong with you? Your dad's transferred 80. I have the bank statements, Grace, and your dad, Matt. You know what I'm talking about because you watch the content.
Shamu, my parents both agreed to transfer me the money that was in previously my dad's account because my mother had left. My mother had left, and she couldn't take care of the bills. So I was deemed the better person to deal with the family money. Then my mother went no contact on both of us. How was I supposed to give her anything?
Everyone knows about it.
How was I supposed to give her anything?
Because you guys posted them. You refused to help your family and your siblings out.
I have the bank statements too.
Now works 2 jobs.
I continuously. I offered my. You're just lying. I offered my siblings an apartment. I offered my siblings and my mother an apartment. I offered them jobs. I offered them money.
What? You offered them jobs to do content? Yeah, you wanted your siblings to do content and get on YouTube.
Huh?
That's what it was, right? You wanted them to do content. You were like, oh, we'll get you an apartment, but you have to be on YouTube. That's your dad's. That's what your dad always does, Grace.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
So that's not true?
That's not what I said.
Your dad
I
didn't
said
try
they
to make
could
a deal
sell
with them
stuff
to
on
get on
eBay
YouTube?
if they wanted to. You're just going to take
every single time. You guys had a
You're just
YouTube
cowards
channel
hiding
for the
behind
kids.
PFPs. You're just yes, we did, and then
you
Mom
got
took
nothing.
it away, and Joey wanted to be a streamer. I don't like. You're just going to turn everything. It's not worth it. You're cowards hiding behind.
It's just how it is, Grace.
If I saw
you
you in real life, I would wring your fucking neck.
I'm glad
And
you're
you know
that angry.
So stay behind your profile picture.
Peace, bitch.
This stream ain't staying up.
So, Grace and Thorp.
Oh, there we go. Yep. So, that was the video. That was the complete adult and calm conversation between Grace Thorp and I. And I think we did rather good. Thank you very much. I think it was a very much an adult conversation, and I'm glad that we had that level of intelligence in communication. Thank you very much. So if you ever want to have an adult communication with me in such a way, contact me. I can talk. I think it's funny that bitch was calling me a mean old bitch and a hag, and then she ended up screaming the top of her lungs. I fucking love it. And she rage quit. Remember, she begged me to leave, and she was the one that ended up rage quitting. Just saying. My God, I have to admit, and Matt kind of said it last night. He was like, how long has it been since Xylie has had a blood sport on a call online? And it's been forever. You can't count Mama Max because that wasn't a blood sport. That was only one way. Okay? That was me getting on him. He really didn't say anything back to me. It's been a long time since, I want to say last year. Yeah, last year. I think the last time, oh my God, when was the last time I was in a blood sport? It's been forever. Like last year sometime. Were you online during the blood sports days? Keegan, I was online, but I did not know about IBS. Wait, was it the Alabama Lav thing? No, because Destiny called me Alabama Lav because that was me talking to Mama Max. Cody Rants, okay, Cody Rants wasn't a blood sport because she wasn't really even arguing with me back either. That was literally me yelling at Cody to get offline, then get off the live stream. So that wasn't, so Mama Max and Cody Rants weren't blood sports. You can't say it was Ico because that wasn't a blood sport. It's been a long time. It's been a couple of years. I think the last blood sport I was in was me and Ethan Ralph. During Fireball. Yeah, I think the last true like blood sport was Ethan Ralph on Fireball. I really do. Yeah, because Ico wasn't even a blood sport because I wasn't like fucking with Ico. I was fucking with Ethan Ralph just like I was fucking with Grace. But with Ico it was different. It wasn't a blood sport. It was more like bro, what's going on type of shit. Yeah, I think it was Ethan. It was either Ethan Ralph or Ember Lily. I can't remember who came first. So, Jesus, Cody was a mental illness mess. True. Truer words have not been spoken. Okay, we gotta go 2,200 meters that way because I can't figure out that one. I'm gonna have to look it up where I was at. What are you doing, bitch? Excuse me, ma'am. Why did you dive? You see my bird? Isn't my bird awesome? Oh wait, I can cut on the sound for that. No, hold on. Wait. There we go. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, wait, what's up there? Okay. Yeah, I know. There's no fall damage. I know, but I still don't like the fall. And then there's no fall damage because I have it on easy. Because, you know, storyline. Alright, look. Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. Okay? Let me alone. So, that little nasty ass girl. I swear to God. You know, the sad thing is, and I don't know, this is probably the mother hen in me, which gets me in trouble all the fucking time, and I need to learn how to stop being a fucking mother hen. Grace is so much better than that. I really believe that. But I'm not running a safe house, so it's none of my business. But I think she's better than that. And I think she has more talent, and if she got away from her father, she'd be better off. But that's just me. I ain't saving nobody. Zane, no, it's not. As far as I know, there might be a re-upload. I don't know. So, I don't know. He may or may not be put away. I have no idea. Bro, stop. I'm not trying to carry it. Alright. Listen, pigs. Okay, wait. Are there apples? Yeah. There's, excuse me, pomegranates. These are pomegranates, not apples. Get stuck up there. That's bullshit. Come here. Thank you. How you gonna get stuck in another tree? Rude. Oh. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. You stay right there. Don't you fuck with me. Now you want pomegranates, right? Yeah, they don't have anything on them. What am I doing?
Attack! Cleanse this world!
Oh, come on, bro. Really? Jesus Christ. Come on.
Oh, you there. I just thought you were about to dress statue.
I think we actually stand a chance against Skyfall. Shall keep them.
Do. Where's my steed? Oh, wait, I gotta pick this up first. Alright. Wait, I gotta pick these up first, too. Wait, I have to go over here and pick that up. Alright, good night, relaxing. Oh, there's something over here. Hi, buddy. Stay there. I'll be right back. Hey, bitches! Okay, rude.
The Lemnian women, even petrified in stone, they still reeked of Aphrodite's punishment. Literally.
Oh, man.
You know that's a conspiracy, right?
Wait, where am I?
A bunch of women on Lemnos got woke and killed all the men. So the mortals.
Wait,
pitied
what? A
Aphrodite,
bunch of women got
saying
woke
that she
and
made
killed
the
all the
women
men? Did
smell
they
bad
just
so
say
their
that?
husbands wouldn't touch them.
Rude?
That actually kind of makes sense.
You'd be surprised what summering on Lesbos can teach you.
Okay, so it goes all the way down. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it, guys. I don't think I will. It's going to take 5,000 tries. God damn it. This fucking shit. No, no, not base narrator. God damn it. I can't believe he said that. Rude. Alright, one more try and then I'm going on to something else and I'll come back to this later. Oh shit, 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 shit. Alright, come on, come on, we're gonna come back around. We're gonna come back around. Come here, come here, come here. Shit! Okay. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna come back around. We're coming back around. God damn it. Ah! Shit! Ha! Ha ha! I figured that out, Sephiroth. You'd be very proud of me. I figured that out. Okay. Let's see. This game is fun, actually. It's a lot of puzzles, and a lot of it, I don't know. Like, I'll get sick of something, and I know once I get sick of it, I don't want to do it anymore, so I just go back to it later. Wait, can I collect it while I'm on the steed? Okay, wait. We're gonna find that out. I can! I did not... Oh, wow. Okay. Come here. We have to collect the mushrooms. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. Hey, Poop Poop! Bro, rude? Pumpkin, you scared the shit out of me. You, ma'am, I'm still, what are you doing? I'm still live. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. You lay here. Wait, why are you, okay. Ooh. Let's go look at that. Customize. Ooh. That's pretty. That other one actually matches that one better. Hold on. Let's go back to this. Yeah, that matches better. Yep, they match now. Okay. That's what's up. Alright, Ooh! Pumpkin, I'm riding, look, I'm riding the steed. Look. You see that? Oh, wait, these guys are gonna fight.
Share my perfection with Ishmael. I will make you
Oh, you're a good
see.
guy. Shit. My bad. Okay, rude. Come on, Atlanta.
You have won this battle, little one, but you will join me for the war.
Y'all should see Pumpkin. She has her paw on my arm. Like, don't worry, Mom. I'm with you. You can beat it. Oh, we're back to this area? Oh god. Wait, no, wasn't I just here? No, I wasn't here before. Wait, was I here before?
When Phoenix entered the courthouse, she found 12 chairs, one for each of the 12 Athenians who would decide the fate of the vengeful Orestes.
Ah, yes. 6 wanted him surrendered to the Furies, and 6 felt he should go free. Athena was the one who decided his fate.
Okay. So let me guess, I gotta put shit on, I gotta find 12 things to put on here? Yeah? Okay, and that's where I'm ending it for, oh, wait. Oh, and I find the 12, and then I unlock this, and then I solve this puzzle, and then that's when I get that. So where are... Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. Let me fight these guys first. Oh, okay. Look here, asshole. Alright, pumpkin, no. No pumpkin. Thank you. Wait, are there seriously 12 of them I have to go find? 12? Really? 12? Bruh. I ain't doing all that. Okay. Okay, what is this? What is all this? Excuse me. What the fuck is all this? Pumpkin, what are you doing? Child, what are you doing? Okay, you know what? You're being a pain in the ass, and I'm about to ship you away to Eva in Australia, and you can go fight the chlamydia-ridden koala bears. Okay? That's where you're going. You're going to go fight the koala bears, because you're getting on my nerves, child. Jackie, I have 3. I have three pain in the asses, aka cats. She's helping. She's not helping, Maya. She's looking at me slow blinking like, give me some attention. You have a calico named Sassy. Pumpkin is a long-haired tortoiseshell. Edna is, oh god, I don't know what they call it, like American short hair or whatever. And Penelope is gray and fat. So. Oh, you gonna go sulk in the living room? Yeah, thought so. Pain in the ass. Alright, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave the live stream up. I'll just make a thumbnail for it tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I got Vampire the Masquerade at 2:30, so. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for coming out. I'm not even going to do an outro. I'm just going to cut the stream off. But I'll leave the stream up. Alright, everybody have a great night. Thank you for coming out. And I will see y'all Thursday. Alright, bye y'all.